It's time to blow this scene. Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
And welcome to the WASD Granblue Rising Open number 21. I'm Raph with Dormancy, and we have a new week post-combo breaker. I'm pumped up. What about you?
I'm feeling good. I'm excited. I love a new character. I want to see the shakeup. We'll see if it shakes up at all. Some people, when it's this fresh, are a little scared to bring stuff to bracket, but you know, we have the down players politicking, we have the up players politicking. Someone's gonna come here that knows this character in and out already and is gonna show us some stuff, and you know, try to set the tone for the rest of the patch. So
Absolutely.
I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, for sure. I mean, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I mean, at Combo Breaker proper, just talking to so many people and just like everyone's hyping up this character, saying Beatrix this, oh my God, Beatrix that, and you know, we didn't have her legal at that event, so seeing here one of the first like big events, over 50 folks competing in that.
Yeah,
so we'll see
67 on the bracket, so solid. Good show up for a game that is, you know, reaching that kind of like zenith of this has been in place for a while, but we're like, you know, kind of used to the game as it is, where you've adjusted to mechanics. You're in or you're out at this point. And so yeah, like it's good that it's holding strong. I love this game. I love to see a full stack 64 plus. Feels excellent. So thank you all for
absolutely
coming out.
Yeah, y'all are awesome. And I know, I mean, it's right in that summertime coming right up. It's time for the Arc World Tour events are right around the corner. So practice is, do what you got to do. You know, take all the events you can and warm up, because I want to see all the people who enter like the WASD events. I want to see them in the Arc World Tour.
Yeah, it's always so fun to see people qualifying. Like, you know, Xerom did really well last year, and they were grinding every week on these online events, like placing heavily, like, you know, week after week. So it is amazing to see that kind of hard work pay off, and what better way to show that than being one of those like 4 people selected in the grand scheme of this thing. Like, that's it's a very narrow window for people. So always a blast to see the online grinders make it out into the real space. But this is about as real as it gets. You know, a lot of those players, they're free in these tournaments to the go hards, the usuals.
You know what else is free? The Match Arena. We have the codes available. You can check it out, and you can use them up. We have 45 left. Click that claim code button, put a quarter into the prize pool. We're already at $201 thanks to Kazunkai1. Thank you so much for that big donation, as our players now get a fight out for a chunk of that change and whatever else might come our way.
Yeah, huge benefactor there right from the get-go. And you see there's some goals here for top 4 payout, top 6 payout. You know, the more goes into that pot, the more people are going to walk away with a little chump change for the their services tonight. So go ahead, you know, 42 now. We're clicking away, so keep it rolling. I'd love to see that number at 0 before we get to a break later on tonight. If you're at home, it's easy. It's 3 clicks max. You're logged in already. We know this. Your passwords are protected on there. So
I'm about to do my part right now too.
Yeah, it's easy, free. And we are loading up our first match for the night. Seeing Cornstar and Aletheia coming up on the screen.
And Cornstar, of course, playing Belial, a character befitting of their name, and Aletheia, she is rocking the Siegfried, as she likes to play the characters that are very strong and very handsome. So let's see what she can do against Cornstar, that villainous jerk.
This Siegfried costume is about as edgy as it gets. This character is already kind of tough and grim, and this really takes the cake.
Yeah, Belial's taking the task. Already a nice little early start for Cornstar to put on that pressure, and you know, both of these very strong characters. Belial, you know, the range is going to be a little bit the harder part, and Far Seas is going to be a strong thing, getting on that crouch M. Aletheia, alt DP gets out of this situation.
Yeah, keeping it mid-screen, but gonna get tagged again, going for a throw and get swatted out of it. Points back in the driver's seat with the optimals.
Oh, and the reset! No anti-air. Nice jump out and nice little start. Aletheia got plenty of resources. That's a bunch of wake-up buttons coming through from Cornstar, but only 1 DP left. Big damage incoming.
Ooh, there we go. Aletheia doesn't look at that the whole time, playing really kind of slowly, walking up and blocking. No big conversion though. That could have been a really meaningful punish. Nevertheless, life is about even now. Both players have 1 DP left, so defense option is going down the drain as well as the health bar on the side of Cornstar. Aletheia taking the first round.
Great 2H right there. Perfect timing just to get to that huge anti-air. Just jump you, other side. And then a dash at all. Immediately, even though Cornstar had the advantage from that 2M.
Yeah, no ground to cover, but the priority of that button is so strong. It's worth hitting the double tap right in the face. And now we're really making it happen in the corner. Aletheia with the big punish. Not going to be enough to kill, but looking really good as well. Oh, I might have spoken too soon. Hold on. No. We're living.
Nice dodge on the M fireball. One last jump. Cornstar taking a huge risk here. Not going to lose the life, but the chip is now 1 touch. Any special will do it.
And Aletheia really working towards that. Like, no need to go for anything else. This puts Aletheia in such a strong position, but getting grabbed. Started something. Okay. Rowdy offense. Big jump in.
And then just a close. Oh, the heavy just slicing through Cornstar. Just trying to make a read, not wanting to get specialed out, but instead just a big old button. Would have killed any. I mean, wouldn't have killed because there was brave counters available, but getting hit by Ooh, DP. Let's see the punish.
Really reversal there. And established something, and Cornstar are doing a little establishing of their own.
Oh, nice, another big chance. That dash M, more just plus free and dash attacks coming out of Cornstar. Aletheia spent most of this game in this corner so far.
Yeah, just clean strike throw pressure. Nothing really crazy, but both these characters can play that way. Play very solid, and the damage just kind of comes on its own. Clever.
Oh, close to the anti-air. Really? We're getting the heavies.
Oh, the trickery.
Was scared for a moment because like the anti-air didn't lead to the skybounder for the kill, but luckily Cornstar catching Aletheia, not blocking, and anyone's game here.
Yeah, I love using that sort of like boomerang projectile there, just as a last moment to like seal the deal. Sometimes you need to save these tricky plays for that last like 5% health, and it worked out perfectly there. Okay, I've never seen a move hit on whiff more often than breaching strike. Like, so many people jump out of that and get tagged on the late frames.
Yeah, you get the discount. You get the huge anti-air from the damage of that.
Yeah,
this is a good lead for Aletheia.
It's
cost a break point, but it's worth a little command grab, and that break point's actually the damage increasing. Wake up buttons into SBA should be enough here to close out game number 1 for Aletheia.
No problem. Here, and that should be more than enough. Yeah, we'll see who the first person is to jump out of that Belial gold throw tonight. I feel like I see it maybe once every 3 tournaments someone manages to get away from that.
Right, speaking of jumps, call out the fireball, round start. Good stuff. Cornstar with his corner pressure. A little bit of a block, waiting for the DP. Instead gets the far C, but no confirm.
Yeah, Cornstar's been picking their jump-ins nicely. I think getting away with a lot of them. Only a few big anti-airs causing them trouble.
Oh. Dashing, hard not. Nice fadeaway. Very catch attack throw, and nice.
The go-to leg. Keep that button out.
So much chip from Siegfried's normals, and the 2 U's going to connect. Big damage.
Okay, getting in there.
Setting up checkmate, huh?
This time.
Yes.
No, not quite. Scaling is a factor. Oh!
The handshake!
Oh, back throw. Okay. And that wasn't going anywhere. Oh no. Okay. This is a dangerous position, and yeah, staggering their approach a little bit. Cornstar got up to, take that final bit of space and got tagged. So two up for Aletheia. Good stuff. Nice first game for us tonight at the WASD Live 21 for Granblue Fantasy vs Rising.
Yeah, a lot of fun. Mexico's one of Mexico's strongest warriors. She takes a good chunk of it. Even though Cornstar was dictating the pace most of the fight, it's just Aletheia just picking those spots and capitalizing so well off of them, just managing to get that big Siegfried damage. And again, it's so hard to put down Siegfried. He has so much life.
Yeah, you know,
for,
we've
like-
all been kind of belaboring this this new Beatrix meta potentially on our hands, but we've got Siegfried and Belial to open up the night. I think that we're going to see a lot of the crowd favorites, no matter how strong our new characters are.
I believe so. I mean, it'd be nice to see the newer character make a special appearance. You can get a little bit of a look-see. I'm sure people have had more than their fair share of fighting her online, for sure, though. If you're hitting that quick match or ranked,
it's been a rough weekend on ranked for everybody who plays fighting games, I think. It's like, oh, yeah, man, I just played against Beatrix so many times. I gotta take a break. I'll try some Street Fighter 6. Oh, no! Like...
Oh, okay, I guess I'm gonna spend my next weekend playing Strive.
Oh, no!
Not again!
It's, oh man. I mean, you know, we should all be very thankful. I think there's a lot of very fun releases across the genre right now. And I like that they're all strong. I like that people are still they're gonna have fun with those characters for a while. There's gonna be a lot of people that want to pick up all three of those characters.
Oh, for sure. I mean, even with like
for Slayer though, holy moly.
Same here. I really like stopped like Strive, focusing on Granblue and like KOF. I want to start with like Strive arc back again, but not just like commentating, but we're like actively playing. So I'm looking forward for Slayer for that. Looking forward to this match between Morphtronic versus Mina Isaac. Our first Bea is on deck here. The Bea is activated, going up against the powerhouse Ferry. We saw it do very well over the weekend with Belial getting second at Combo Breaker.
Yeah, I think Ferry's the kind of character that has been kind of like fallen by the wayside in terms of representation recently, but B is a specialist style character, someone that in a lot of games it would take only a couple people to like really crack the code on her. And I think those people are kind of rising to the top a little bit. We saw really good work from Belial, and there's a few other really good players for Ferry, but it's a style. You have to play really patient, you have to pick your spots, and against a character like this, you have to really pick your spots, because they have tools to make that approach turn into big damage.
Oh yeah, no, Beatrix wants to be up close and personal at all times. The last place, Ferry wants any character, so the multiple tools she has, advancing lows, she has the riding free like you see there to dive right in, and even get the combo in the corner here to do huge damage, just extending every EX, the Raging Strike. So they get the combo limit though, no chance for the SBA, but should be able to get it here.
DP from downtown. Yeah, we're getting out though. Yeah, Chip going to be really scary sooner or later, and that fireball is so good.
Oh yeah, that Star Chaser, so many different versions, right? It doesn't go full screen except for the ultimate version, but has like some good properties. Nice jump in, baiting the dodge out. There's the extension right into riding free, and you just see that corner carry looking incredibly strong.
This BNB should be familiar to anyone who's been on Twitter in the last week or so. Classic, you know, and really good routing from Mina. Earlier we saw them missing a cooldown, and that kind of changed things in the corner, but the damage you get from just making sure that you're cycling those cooldowns is always going to be good. There's just some ways to make it really, really good.
Yeah, and then you saw there the command grab, her unique action, the 10-frame command grab.
Bonk.
Yeah, that
it
head
takes
bonk.
Your own life too, right?
Yeah, it does a little bit of your life,
Sick.
but it powers up her next EX move to freeze time, allowing her to potentially get a combo depending on how it hits. But the fact that it's just like, so like Percival's command grab, right? You know, it gives you a combo, has a little bit of startup compared to it, but this one's like so hard to see.
Yeah,
doesn't knock
the elbow
down
a little bit.
Yeah, it doesn't knock you down or anything, but the chance of just like an EX ruining your day is so striking.
I know I'm gonna play this character because she's a race car character. Like,
she's zooming.
Everyone has a race car character. It's just I play Izioi in CF. Like, I need a race car character. Zooming.
Counter hit too. You thought you had the chance to press there, right? Oh, it's gonna be the medium version. But instead it's the light version, counter to get the extension, not looking good for more. But they get a back throw, and here's a chance.
That was always the trick with in Stride, like early on too, was just the distance coverage changes up the tempo a little bit of your defense, and it's good to try to mix those in. Like, you can get tagged with a light if you're using one that's a little too slow in startup, but it can be worth it to make your opponent keep guessing.
Oh, clash of the ultimates, big chance here. And Morphtronic's still in there with a little bit of chip. Have to be careful. There's the riding, EX riding free, safe on block, chip damage, and it's just, yeah. Advancing moves, like, what in the world, friend? Come on.
I love this character.
Again, like that version is just like, just, you know, as looking at the data, right? It's -6 on the heavy version. but it's like, you know, there's a lot of good, decent amount of pushback. The medium version being plus frames is the scary part. You have to check it, but then that sets up her close range frame trap potential.
I think it's important to remember in this matchup though that -6 is nothing. Like
that's right, yeah.
Very far light is what, like 8 frames?
Mm-hmm.
And so you really can make that choice to just like go in with that. And in worst case scenario, you're kind of in Ferry's face. You're in a spot that she doesn't really hit you. So I think the adjustment here more going for these lows, trying to like predict that incoming, and like it's worked out really nicely this time.
Yeah. Oh, but tried to go for the low, had the right idea, but the ultimate version was sliding right through. And Morphtronic in the corner, a little break points. Nice. Get the swipe. Nice job just weathering the storm.
Yeah, I think just seeing that Mina wants to go under rather than over here and just taking up more space in those low normals is a really good adjustment for Morphtronic.
Alright, and I just forgot. That has a follow-up to it, so it's actually more safe unless you actually do the second part.
With the race car?
Yeah.
Oh.
There's like there's that little extension off a hit there that can get like a knockdown once you confirm that it actually hit.
Nice, okay. Yeah, a lot of little things to learn, and like even there, you know, I don't know what the frame data is on the ultimate version of that. And, like, there's just slight differences that are going to take a little bit of time with the matchup knowledge, but Morphtronic's really holding their own to some degree here. It's got to be a bad matchup for Ferry, but finding the ways to make it as good as possible is really important.
Yeah, and right now Morphtronic doing their best, have a small life lead here, gets a hit. No extension, but almost has the bar. Instead, use it for ultimate. Gets the hit with the GG into the grab, trying to tie things up here 1-1.
Yeah, one more big hit here should help things along, but 0 BP means that this could be one hit for either player.
Oh, ultimate skill as well. Low meter on Morph's side. Gotta be careful in this corner. One touch can spell doom, but Sane goes for Mina Isaac.
And so Beatrix at low life gets this little meter. Is that the clock again? Oh,
that's it?
That's gotta be it. Nice tag.
Even without the corner extension, right? You mentioned, right? Her 30% or lower, any EX will give her a combo extension. So that's that fighting part. We just like remembered, like, oh crap, this is even worse for Morph because she is just scooting right through.
Yeah, I find that mechanics like that are often much better than you'd expect. Like, and like we saw it to some degree with like Sora's had this big defense boost, and when you were low on life, you could get the ultimate install, and like that one, it felt like you didn't always live to see the day. But with this, it's just on. You don't have to pop ult. Like you still have your meter, and then you suddenly have this new buff that like 30% is a lot. Like that last bit of health is very meaningful. And what a strong tool just to extend anything. Yeah,
and it's just like I think at that point we were talking about it, and it's just like it's a game of like the sky is off limits. Like there's nothing going in the air is the last thing, because one EXDP leads into a full combo anti-air, and it's just like you're just gonna be like. So it changes the dynamic of a matchup, and I think I like that a lot. But at the same time, most people aren't, because like your Charlottas, your 2Bs are just gonna be like, I have one thing going for me, and you take that away.
Yeah, I remember trying to kill Lil Wayne from like, I would like try to make the game plan. I'm gonna chip him down to like 40%, and then Bombo. It has to be like counter hit heavy into everything I have, and then I don't have to play the minigame, and like I could just play it that way. And that was before Pyramid was like really, figured out and like strong.
Yeah.
But everyone would just save it for Yggdrasil, and I was just like, well, if I can skip like the gut zone, then I can just skip that whole aspect. So I'd be like waiting for my cooldowns to come back up at 50%, like not trying to go in because I don't want to get that last like fireball chip that turns their life bar blue and put myself in a bad situation.
And I think Beatrix has the tools to make herself go to that point, right? I'm going to do damage to myself by command grab. Sure, I don't have to worry about I get the one stock, but it doesn't matter because now I'm low enough that can happen. So it's like it's interesting to see. Like, I mean, health isn't super like a dynamic for her, like Avatar Belial.
Yeah.
In terms of like losing it and all that, but it makes like it's a nice little wrinkle where it's like every like character has something really unique going for them, as we saw throughout like all of the DLC, like with Lucilius having his sword levels, 2B has her pips, Vayne just has a really unique toolkit, right?
And
Wouldn't
looks
worry
like we're
about
gonna
at
see a
least
little bit
either of them
more.
except for more Beatrix as Doza coming through Louisiana's finest. Found his character. He is a player who, in all fighting games, Ragnar the Blood Edge, protagonist power. Give me a fireball and a DP. Here comes Beatrix.
Oh, I love playing this like a regular fireball character. What a treat. The thing is, like, we see all the go burr kind of stuff, and then someone learns how to play the character like just like the most traditional Shoto ever, and like, you know, play in the Granblue space. They're running up with those lights, just like getting the like can openers, because a player like Fuselit is going to have insane defense, right? Like, they're not going to just die to the empty low every single time. It takes a little bit more like a traditional pressure game, and I think Doza is going to show us that with this character.
All right, nicely done. There's the SBA, just adding on the damage. The big swing, cutting right through. It's the society members going at it here. Good pressure from Doza, but Fuselit could turn this around, lickety split. More plus frames. More plus frames, yeah. Okay, dodging it doesn't do anything. There is a gap there. So on at least on the EX version, when she goes in the sky, you can either try to run under her or you can anti-air her if you have like a swing invincible.
I've seen the walk under attack. Yeah, I mean, you know, but like,
wake up! Riding free? What?
Some ways around it, and we're gonna find those very slowly, like as the character develops, right? Like it's not just people playing the character to win, but it's people playing against the character that's gonna develop. So, Fuselit not gonna need it quite yet. Getting that first game with good old-fashioned down bash.
I'm just wrapping my head around Doza doing wake up riding free, a wake up low. The insanity of it. It's like you've been playing this character all the time, and just like never one expects.
It's, well, you know,
sweep from that far.
The archetype is like, there's something about the DNA of this character that if you play the characters that she came from, you know exactly what you're gonna be doing. In the roundabout way, like not just the
oh, nice!
Wow,
that's
what
big
a pickup.
damage there. Enough to finish. I like that. Just the fireballs leaking into each other, leading to a good combo from Fuselit. And it was like, it's one of the things. That was like the trailer for her. It was like, oh yeah, riding free goes under fireballs. Whoa! Siegfried and Vaseraga are like, no, you have to block these or jump over them, alright?
Yeah, it's a good distinction. It's and I'm glad that Fireball is not only good, but has that kind of like exaggerated view. This character has really come into their own. Like, for a while, there wasn't too many players in America, I feel. And with Rising, like we were talking about earlier, you have Fuselit, you have BSG. There are people that are making this character like work really effectively in big tournaments. So it's so fun to see the character. So yeah, I love that.
Oh no, you're dead.
Yeah, that's got to be it. I think Fuselit is killing people from spots that they thought they were just totally fine.
Well, I mean, ultimate tackle, yeah, is no joke. It hits more often than it should because people just want to put. I'm at a range. I can fight this character at a distance, no problem. But most people aren't hitting into it and dodging, or it's tough, right? Not something you can react to. So use it match point. Plus frames, okay. Nice extension in the corner here, no quick rise. So Doza with some offense here, not going for a command grab yet. Just happy to put regular pressure. Oh, nice command grab.
That was definitely a Ragnar experience. Just like.
Oh, no. Waiting for the jump. Doza got caught trying to avoid the command grab. Is going to lose the life from it. Like a bunzo. Last chance. And the time stop. I love it. SSBA.
Oh, that was
no for animation.
Not for animation. Ah, yeah. that was a decision you had to make there. There was a guessing game in hand. I expected DP, but it didn't work out that way. Okay, Doza maybe thinking about what to do if they find themselves back in this match, because I think someone like Fuselit is going to identify like how good your offense is. Their defense is outrageous, and so many things like that tackle are in kind of like a counter poke space, right? Like you're letting that rip in ranges where your opponent expects that they have the space to approach.
I like the idea there. The thing is, like, you only fight a pair of Vaseraga of that level like Fuselit so often. So it's a lot of data, right? Because I know Doza playing this game a little by little, but now he's like looks to be invested with the character. It's nice to see them on stream, as they've been like, again, a long time anime fighter player. So, but Fuselit, one of the current kings of Granblue. So it's exciting to see them just, no changing tracks, no changing lanes. It's all Vaseraga all the way.
I mean, definitely a good player to learn from.
And also, check out again the Matcherino as we're looking at $204 with all those codes being used up. Still 33 left to be used, so you can hop on there, hit the claim code, and deposit your quarter. But again, Kaz with the $200.25. Thank you so much. That is still going on throughout the night. Any donations are always appreciated.
Yeah, there's lots of free clicks still available. You can get those in, but personal contributions make a big difference too. People like to throw 5 or 10 in there. It adds up so fast. So if you're in a spot where you want to be doing that, if you want to support the Beatrix Rising experience, tonight is your night to show your love. Send it through.
Yeah, and nice stuff so far. We're gonna go up against we get a little Beatrix break right now, as nothing is going up against KaiAi, as we'll have a match of the Grappler versus the Bad Apple.
Battle 1. Engage.
Yeah. Always good to see Ladiva on the screen. She's gotten a little bit of representation here. The Ladiva players will find a way.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you always gonna have the one only true grappler in the game, right? So she's gonna get the love like that. Right now, nothing is showing a lot of love to KaiAi, who is stuck in this situation. In the corner we go. Oof.
Yeah, big hug for yourself. Oh wait, no, get the people today. Never mind, false alarm.
Well, don't hug on the first date, all right?
Yeah, love hurts sometimes.
Oh, cross right over. Nice, just putting nothing in the corner with the Brave counter, but now you're out of pips here as KaiAi in a bad spot. And just one command grab, a regular throw, anything will go.
Yeah, very spendy with the bravery points on both sides, really. And this tends to feel more scary on the side of Ladiva, because you get hit with something raw like this. Counter hit, no diamond stuff? I mean, what you want to bring
She's a large last, so she's still okay.
Okay.
But it ain't looking good.
Yeah, a little closer than before, and now, honestly, the bravery point on the side of KaiAi certainly meaningful, but no, the plus on his lips. Oh, love to see it.
Nothing brought that back after having a hefty lead, but almost to the brink of despair. Nice from KaiAi, recognizing the gaps, punishing for it, and now finally gets some offense going.
Yeah, I think data rounds for KaiAi are going to be very impactful. They are a seasoned player. They are happy to lose the first round if it means they know something about the second. And here we are with KaiAi in the driver's seat, just making this corner their doghouse.
Saving the SBA. One keep waiting for the next touch to get the kill here, but you gotta be careful. It's now nothing.
Oh,
plenty of ball. There's the ultimate headbutt invulnerability, or the armor, excuse me. But a good look for KaiAi. Doesn't need much.
Yeah, this is definitely nothing. They have to force the issue and doing it, but gonna get reversaled here, and KaiAi happy to spend that to maintain this neutral space, something that Belial is very strong in. Yeah, they're not going in.
Oh, the jump over. Farsi ain't gonna cut it. It gets hit by the ultimate lariat. Normally you just block it, or you throw it, or you dodge it, and look at the reset.
Wow,
nice first counter.
Momentum. Taking it
Next
back.
hit wins. Next hit wins.
I
The
dare
block.
you.
Kill.
They knew.
Steve Harvey points at the sky. Kill. Nicely done, as nothing. That time had made a nice little comeback as KaiAi running out of brave points, running out of life. And Diva going up one game.
Big anti-air kick it off, but no conversion. Kind of a unique space. I feel like that was a very diagonal hit here. Interesting pressure. Oh, there we go. Finds the hit. No conversion again. Bit by bit, racking up some damage here, and KaiAi in the corner.
This time spends it. I like that. Then a brave point down. Put that advantage in your favor, right? Anything that can make Ladiva's defense and health a little weaker, always good. Nice meaty lights. And we're going to get the small extension.
Two more of these at full resources, and we'll look pretty good. But yeah, okay. KaiAi finds the extension off of Raging Chain, and we're going to get around on the board.
And this is the nice part, right? You know, that lead that Belial can have, and again, utilizing those breakpoints in your favor, that's going to be a big part of it. Like, you want to make your opponent, like, if you can make them mismanage or just lose their resources like that, make it a little bit easier. EX Lariat misses its mark. Nice reversal here for KaiAi.
So much of this is about mitigating risk, because when you talk about that big life like bar that Ladiva has, and just generally the damage that she does, you have more opportunities to get these hits over the course of a match typically, but if you make those mistakes, you get punished so hard. So
Yes.
KaiAi kind of in more control in this second game. Okay, until now. No, we're good. Okay, keep it going. Like I said, yeah, like those options, playing a little bit chaotic, but in a very controlled, like impactful way. And now we're looking at a really bad spot for KaiAi. Will they do it again?
Oh, almost a lip punish. Could be huge damage, but still, no breakpoints for either player. Nothing does. Oh, plus frames. I respect it. There's the grab. Nice tech.
I just got kills, I think. Yeah!
Oh, 6XL coming in clutch. Match point for nothing. And again, KaiAi, despite their lead, kind of just lost in neutral a bit, getting tagged in certain ways, all because of like the bait and that Raging Strike that came out from nothing turned the tide, even if it wasn't a clean hit.
The strike throw psychology is a little bit different. And right there we saw, I said, next like throw kills, they both felt it, and the 6XL came out to punish that, you know, like just on that next level right now with nothing on offense. Away jumper. Corner space. Oh no, the whip grab! Really good situation, and great whip punish on the side of KaiAi, but again, conversion looking a little slim, and really need to make all those count. Nice, and the super that will round it out, evening out the game rounds 1-1. So first game 3 of the night so far, I believe.
Yeah, not bad. Keep it nice and close, and again, the reaction on EX headbutt, just denying any advantage, any pressure, as KaiAi is just happy to use that special whenever he sees Ladiva light up gold.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely have to maintain the positioning, because this little vortex that nothing has been running has been very effective, even though it chips away a little bit slower than like the big counter hit combos. You have to be worried about strike throwing, and you can't late tech. You can't sacrifice that little bit of damage when you're looking at an SBD. Like, it's going to hit.
Chance to light TP whiffed, but nothing, not quite fast enough to get the punish here. Who gets the close out? Big chance. Gonna go to the corner here. Coast to coast, no problem.
A little too far out for the final extension, but we're happy in this corner, and here's the big punish. No, doesn't find it.
Too slow. Go too slow. I mean, Grapple as a no or slow take, but nothing's gonna be a little quicker to get those free punishes.
Yeah, this game does not give you a lot of time on the ground to punish it. It's, you know, anti-airs can hit the end frames of a DP, but sometimes you whip those slow punishes around. And KaiAi taking that last bit of life that they saved from getting smoked there, and making the most of it, going up to match point here on nothing.
Yeah, I mean, nothing got to tighten up a little bit here. Too many opportunities, and KaiAi taking full advantage of it. Running with a small life lead, just thrown out. A little bit of the little pizza slices, getting some action going. Of course, not the headbutts from nothing. He's got a lot of meter now from actually canceling those out. So pretty good spot.
Yeah, we're up to 100, and that's where you have to stop doing this, because super can come out at any time, but it's a little far. So unfortunate.
And already,
KaiAi knows this.
yeah, whatever the case, at least this point, KaiAi said, try that again. I'll give you some more free bar if you want to do one more go.
Now they're in the lead. They've got 100% here, and they're chipping away. Look at this. Okay. We're going to even it up on this punish channel. Oh, nope.
Okay, there's the guard break.
Oh.
Getting tagged with the reset here. Tough spot. Nothing finally gets an advantage in the match. No anti-air though. Big jumper from KaiAi. All the bar in the world should go to SBA here, just to make this much closer for their factor.
Yeah, and spending a BP right there, that's kind of a tell, right? Like, you want to get that back. It's optimal to, you know, a little bit of extra damage and take your Diamondback after.
And back to playing the shmup. Oh, instead, no. Guess what? I'm the projectile now. KaiAi takes it 2-1.
Yeah, that was the throwing the gun at Superman, but it worked.
hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, all right? Maybe you have a kryptonite gun, who knows? But
Yeah.
either
Yeah.
way, good on KaiAi, turning the tides back in their favor, having some fun with it, right?
I think playing that Fireball game is a really good way to like reset the tone, you know, and good thing to do in a match where you're up close, your footsies game was like working all right, but you're getting tagged by some things here and there, and you just say, I want to change up the spacing completely. I'm gonna make this mega annoying, and like I'm gonna let you answer it. And we saw an answer, we saw a clean answer, but it was just too far away.
Yeah.
And whether or not KaiAi knew that it was just too far away is up in the air, but it worked out nicely for them. And the meter swap, you know, there's a lot of advantage they gained from just doing that for like 25 seconds.
No, it was a load of fun. It was just unique. Again, everyone bringing their own kind of flavor of playing and just having a fun time with it. It makes it a little interesting. Because yeah, it could have been just like a 6-6L fest. It could have just been like Brave counters, everyone's 6-6L, and all of a sudden next hit's going to do like 100% damage or whatever. But just like seeing people just like, adjust, make changes, and just have the tone shift. Yeah, good time. But KaiAi moving on, leading up to our next match. Coach Steve versus Saltz. Coach Steve another good run.
Belial, right?
Yes, Coach Steve making that switch from the Siegfried, having great results at Combo Breaker, showcasing just like how quickly he adjusted to the character and has been showcasing like strong combos, great presence of mind, and just it looks like he's been a Belial main since day one.
Yeah. I mean, I think this game is often considered sort of like simple to pick up and play. Like it's a great secondary game because your input to like figure out what your character needs to be doing is like a little like lower of a floor than a lot of games are. But to your credit, like or to your point earlier, you can really have some self-expression there, and a character like Belial, Steve is likely going to play so much different from KaiAi and have spots where they want those buttons to be doing the work that they do. It could be more pressure oriented up close. I think you could see someone who is like trying to play really wild with a character. You could see someone who's playing really solid with a character, and there's ways to do either of those things and find a lot of success.
Djeeta.
Yeah, I agree, 100%, absolutely. And looking like we're starting to wind down. We're getting close to our top 8 here. Already Yoru Sensei qualifying over Inochi. SenpaiSpyder in top 8 as well. So is Fuselit.
Give it up for the bracket runners. I saw 60 people in this thing, what feels like 15 minutes ago. That's crazy.
Yeah, this is also to get into the winner of this facing Fuselit. So you get a huge, crazy matchup depending on that and how this goes. But Saltz with the Djeeta. Always a strong pick, right? We've seen Have a Nice Day, do constant work with her. Just great short range but fast buttons, amazing corner carry, and just a strong, straightforward game plan.
I think this character is so good. I think that anyone who plays fighting games and wants to pick this game up as a way to like add to the roster, Djeeta is such a great character to learn the game with, to play. Like, she just has excellent neutral, really good pressure, really stable pressure, and like the combo routing can be really, really simple or really, really fun, and you can dig really deep in. I think she's so sick.
Yeah, and again, you see Saltz just sticking to their game plan, nice and simple, mixing in the 6-6Ls with some far H's, waiting for that hit to go into the EX Rekkas. But right now, Coach Steve, a lot of pressure, although the far L, on a whip punish, Coach Steve, full combo is going to take the life lead here.
Yeah, again, 50% meter, this is where, it unlocks a little bit of your toolkit. It's a little scarier in this game than it was in vanilla. Go for those lows, the big step.
Oh, more pressure here. I mean, Saltz now loaded. SSBA on deck. Next hit can do it. Nice and simple. Corner you go. And yeah, not even going to make it anything too crazy, right? Well done. That's what happened.
I like using the regular SBA there. It does charge up to like 100% extra damage with this character, and I think Gran as well. If you have that full meter, she will spend her Herald turn blue, commercial break and roll, go on to the next round.
Right. Coach Steve, early hit. This is the best part. You want to keep Djeeta as far away from the opposite corner as you can, right?
Yeah.
Make it so that her biggest strength.
Really quickly. Her carry is excellent. I think 3/4 to the corner, and she'll have you in the other one real soon.
Yeah, so if you can kind of avoid that range, right, then you make your life a little bit better against her. Nice. That's a big thing you see from Coach T. He loves doing these frame kill setups. These setups that you think you have a chance to punish, or there's going to be your turn after the recovery, but no, it is always Coach T's turn.
Yeah,
But,
that running heavy is something you don't see very often, so it's kind of a button where when it gets stuck out, it feels like a mistake, but you bake those in, and you can create really unique opportunities that sort of force a potential reaction. On the side of Saltz, worked out perfectly.
Altasmodius, neutral, going to seal the deal in that round, and now here we go. Early DP just wants to get the momentum back in their favor, get as far away from the corner as you can. Coach Steve now with the cold shoulder, putting that pressure on. And the first counter hit, crouching M, going to be nice damage and a good sequence here.
I like the extension off of that sort of like further medium just to make sure that combo went the way that Coach Steve wanted it to. Just keeping things stable, trying to maintain that corner pressure, and now Salt's fighting out of it, but control is still on the side of Steve here. Like any walk back is to maintain that positioning that Steve wants to be in, and we see these instant, you know, Sparls like or 6XL's reasons to be in that position.
Oh, wait a minute. Counter hit 6XL is going to lead to the crouch M full confirm here. Saltz has meter to spend. He's going to go for SBA. I like it. That's one less breakpoint now on Coach Steve's part. He's going to have to get a... Coach Steve's forced to get a super confirm here and get that breakpoint back. He only has one more to spend to get the guard cancel. That's blocking the overhead. Oh, push! That should be it.
Alright, nice. Salt's going up a game. Let's go.
All from that, just that stray 6XL getting a tag and making it the counter hits, making it easier to get that confirmed. And that's Djeeta. Djeeta anywhere near her corner, she will always get that goal.
Yeah, she can play very solid, which I think makes her a really good character pick into other characters that have a solid ground game, because it puts them in really uncomfortable situations. I think a lot of characters with really strong neutral, like on the ground, when that goes like head to head in certain situations, it's like it really forces them to play out of their comfort zone.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, 6XM, a nice tech here. Now back to mid screen, and Coach C putting an advantage, but a reversal. Saltz risking it for the biscuit, but coming up with an advantage.
Nice, another big tag in the mid. That could have been something else, dude. That again, that corner carry is so meaningful. Goes in there with unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean, that's also an SSBA. If Coach Steve wants to spend it, it's gonna, yeah, I like that. Get those brave points out of here. Put Saltz in a one-touch situation where they gotta get the game. Coach Steve looking extra crispy here.
That's so much damage, and with that much BP, that's any judge. I think that's a gold throw waiting to happen, but no reversal, not gonna let it happen at all. And actually, life looking very similar. Okay, big hit. Fakies.
Ultimate's available here for Saltz. The second to get gripped up. Nice from Coach Steve, just unrelentless. Takes that round.
It felt like Saltz was looking for that reversal, that breakout moment. And I think Coach Steve's so smart to just run up on the throw. Low telegraph.
Okay. Coach Steve finds a cross up, finds a small hit, pushing into the corner, and here's that pressure with the big boot.
We're gonna give every character in this game a boot one day. Oh,
Even if they're barefoot, just throw it on there. Why not?
yep.
Make them feel good. 6XM has worked out pretty well, and now Coach Steve back in this corner. Very scary spot, but nice ultimate fireball. This is what have been one of their go-to combos, a combo breaker.
Oh, that was crazy.
I've
never seen this before.
It's so strong. Doesn't get broke combo limit, but I mean, got the refund, got the damage, but it's still stuck in this corner. Oh, never mind. Should be fine here.
Yeah, making the most of that long-range conversion, and not really quite enough, but looking really good on the side of Coach Steve, evening it up. And Lens Salt can find a hit, but no. It's going to be 6XL into round 3.
Yeah, nice tag and nice patience. Coach Steve just biding their time. Just happy to be even near the corner. Has that proper spacing, reacting well, but counter hit beats it 6XL. Not quite close enough to the corner for full extension. And there's the license to EX Asmodeus back to mid-screen, and let's trade places.
Oh, what a sway. We're talking about that corner carry. Almost wall bounce on that one.
They're trying their best to get to that point, but oop. Now with the refund though, here we go. Lead for Saltz looking really nice.
Going into the frame kill, big fireball. Another one.
Oh.
Ooh, and the link too. That should be quite a bit of damage.
Just enough to do the job, yeah. Saltz, match point. Looking for a date with Fuselit.
Battle 2. Engage.
Okay, round start, ultimate EX Fireball, sorry. Good little check there to kick things off, but Coach Steve already getting his hits. And, ooh, that block. Let's go.
Happy to fish for some of those reversals. The punish you get off of that is so huge. Saltz has shown that they are willing to spend that in mid-screen, so gonna cool them down a little bit. But back here in mid-screen, this is where the character shines. So we'll see if there's a big hit. Anything that leaves tons of damage.
Has the record back. So this is a good spot for this. Saltz can make this comeback with Coach Steve with pressure. Oh, has the breakpoint still available as well, and has plenty of resources. One hit could be a finisher for them as well. So I like this. Walk forward. Oh, that was the U. It looks like got caught.
Yeah, we'll call that a tech.
Out of breakpoints. Scary spot here. No. Saltz gets checked. Ultimate. Okay.
I don't think we can get there though. Yeah, spent it all and couldn't extend. And
thank you for the freebie. I mean, Saltz's DPs were working early, but Coach Steve's blocked them out near this tail end in this third game. Is not letting any of these freebies come through. Coach Steve's slight advantage. There's that pressure. A lot of meter too. You're going to attack.
Nice swing on that attack. That puts you at a really good range for Djeeta to get those mediums out.
Oh no! Coach Steve blocked into it. Had their turn with the ultimate EX or EX Fireball, but a drop. Big chance for Coach Steve. Trying to trade places with the throw. Okay.
Creating some space here. Oh no, they're not. So smart for Saltz to walk back and just find that running heavy. And this is going to be the damage we were looking for earlier.
Okay, let's it rock. Saving everything just to use these ultimate fireballs to keep pressure going, but Coach Steve's just big chun. Needs to build a little bit of bark and take their time, and I like this. Jump up, same side, let's go.
Here. We'll be just about there. Oh yeah. Hit for hit. Send it all.
Oh, quick low. Scary spot, either player. Right there. There's the EX. There's the neutral jump to bait out a brave counter. No good. No points either player, Dormancy. What a reversal. Oh my goodness. One throw, anything will go.
Very tense. Running normals are a factor.
Oh, red.
And here we are. Saltz looking for that reversal opportunity again. Plus frames, walking out. Going for Rekka. Stopping early. And we find it.
You nut! Saltz, are you kidding me? The ultimate DP? After all that stressful just staring each other down, you're gonna go for the big just reversal, say, Coach Steve, if you block this, you probably got this. But Saltz just rolled the dice, closed their eyes, and made it count, taking the set 2-1.
I think they were sitting on that big red button for like 10 seconds. I think they were blocking it out. They had really solid defense the whole time. They're like, I'm gonna find the chance, but it's not now. And great patience there. You know, like we said, the Dragon Punches were not working out in that third game for the most part. A lot of the raw ones in neutral were costing them a ton of life, but these EXs a little bit faster, and just like the damage is all they needed to win. It's a very good bet there.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, a bet's a bet. At that point, you know, you're not letting the stress get down to you, all right? You know, if you don't go all in sometimes, you don't get the reward. And, I mean, no one was expecting that, so good on them. But now their reward for all of that is fighting Fuselit, Coach Steve going down to the loser's bracket.
Yeah, a lot of strong players still in the mix here. And like you said, we are nearing top 8. So what more can you expect from WASD? Like, we're seeing Artorias on screen coming up against Zenkos next.
Oh, top 16. My bad.
Top 16. Again, nevertheless, I think all you have left in top 16 is killers.
Absolutely.
Lunar in the mix. Kryloz, Keatang still kind of fighting it out. Prada here. KaiAi still alive. And you know, when players like Coach Steve are going to losers, that means that nobody is safe.
Oh, it gets spicy out here, right? No holds barred, and all the folks who are in college, in high school, they're out right now, or mostly out. So they have their summertime to kick off and just master these fighting games like Artorias and Zenkos.
Artorias on the Beatrix.
with the Beatrix. Okay, we got another flavored character here. An immediate misery to stop the riding free. We are just gonna try to keep her in check, but a DP comes out, and we can already see Artorias a little more flexible with how the character will be played. That just comes from the experience they have from having played so much Granblue.
I mean, they are a really strong player. They won crossover this year offline. And Siegfried really strong. I think they have that high test character in mind. I think we were talking about loyalty a little bit earlier, character loyalty, and the players have that in this game in spades. But who's better to pledge your loyalty to Zumi's incarnate here?
But so far, Artorias not being able to circumvent Nier. I mean, a lot of Nier's normals and specials will lose to riding free unless it's done like her DP is done really late. So it's a thing that keeps kind of Nier a little bit in check. It's sort of like using 2M. A lot of miseries connecting though, and Artorias losing a lot of life.
I think a lot of Nier's special moves, they stay nice and active, and they're going to tag you on the ground. Like, if you're betting on that forward mobility with Beatrix, there's ways to lock yourself into real danger with this character.
Nier is still Nierin. We saw this countless times at Combo Breaker. But right now, Artorias trying to weather the storm is already in a powered up mode, right? Any EX, gonna stop time, big combos incoming.
And we're down to 1 BP already here, so when you talk about big combos, it's about as good as it's gonna get. Okay, we're going to Fireball, and that's super.
And because of the time stop, gets the Link version. So getting just a little more out of it. Juiced pissed off. And look how
that damage.
Look at that!
Oh my god!
What the backdash? What a hero!
Zenkos with a
Zenkos.
Says you need to do the whole thing.
Zenkos said, "Hold this backdash." And backdash has gotten buffed a little bit. There's you can use a dash macro to get your backdashes going off.
Yeah, definitely.
So I mean, backdash is not like the most important thing you see in Granblue, especially because they're not like super vulnerable. But I mean, hey, if it's gonna be the throw and set you up for victory, go on Zenkos.
Yeah, it is an option. Okay, now we're looking a little more in the driver's seat, on side of Artorias.
Yeah, full control. Again, big damage too. I like that. The link into SBA, except for that big extra credit, and you just see Zenkos' life melting. Sayonara.
Yeah, you saw even without the clock there, the EX Fireball has enough hits that it sets you up for the Link SBA, and that damage scaling is really impactful. It's part of the reason those combos hit so hard.
Oh, could have did the extension to riding free to get the wall bounce. Didn't believe in it, but it's fine. 2H. Still is, just playing it safe and solid, right? Managing, Artorias managed to get nice and close, get their damage, but now Zenkos, big hit, and a delayed run up.
Ooh, look at that big hit. Oh, and okay, just a little too far. Maybe looking for the running heavy there as an extension. But nevertheless, crashing out. That should be good. Yeah, nice. That was a fast game too.
This character thrives on it, right? Beatrix wants to make it a fast fight, get back to her snacks, and make it so like it's another kind of character. Just like you have to be really mindful of the mistakes you make and how you challenge for pressure. Nice power L, and here we go. Just moving closer to the corner little by little.
I've seen that kick. I would watch the Beatrix taking show.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Nice grab counter. The deep jumping as well. That jump heavy just has that really nice angle to it, like a dive kick.
It's a great setup for Zenkos.
Only down to one love though, so Death is going to be leaving the vicinity very soon.
Yep. Gonna want to find that bar for super.
A little punish.
Oh,
but do it again!
A little far out. Wow, finds the low.
No problem. You've seen the damage before, right? SSBA ready.
Light scaling is scary, but that's a lot of hits. And I think we're looking pretty good here, yeah. That'll definitely do it.
All you can do, Dormancy, is just watch.
No animation necessary. That's another nice thing about Beatrix. Supers respect your time deeply.
The rest of the combo doesn't. But yeah.
Yeah, that's true. It's a fair trade.
Here we go. Already a good hit. At this point, it's just like pretty much like one more touch from Artorias in the situation. But like Zenkos, getting a challenge, getting a start, needs to make the most of this.
Yeah, that meter is built. You have to make a really risky decision on when to spend that BP playing against this character, because she does so much damage already that percentage scaling is so impactful.
And 6XL is knocking on the door. Command grab's available, but the misery actually comes out. Big risk here from Zenkos, gets an ultimate, and that's big damage to do.
Yeah, we're good. We're good on rounds here. It's going to be next one taking it into our next round of the bracket. I mean, this is a scary matchup. Both players should be fearing for their lives at all times. Nier versus Beatrix.
And 2, Thunderbird. More pressure here. There's a command grab.
Oh,
We got the time up. Oh, and here we go. That's going to be the round and the game. Artorias just clean, easy combo, no problem.
And just building that last bit of meter and cashing out. See you in losers finals.
That was again two combos and a command grab, right? Just like the threat of one hit landing in the corner. Again, a 10-frame command grab that can be a really good, especially off of like the advantage of her close light or her not so much like the 6XL, but like the close light, setting that up really well. And then just you see any single hit outside of like a grounded DP does the job because of just the time stop extension and just the amount of meter gain. So immaculate from Artorias.
Yeah, it seems like they have hit the ground running with this character, and it's paying off so far tonight. Definitely someone to look out for if you're looking for the Beatrix tech, the counterplay. These things are gonna be found over time with a character like this, but it's hard to adjust early on, and we saw it right there. Zenkos with a really clean first game, but leading to just kind of a mopping. Like when Beatrix beats you, it's going to be fast. You're not gonna know which hit you. You're gonna see that big red bar, and you're gonna have to say, "Thanks, I'll try harder." Like,
yeah,
so
I'll guess better. Yeah,
yeah.
It's like, oh, that's like the memes I've been seeing today. The videos of just like, "Hey, let's go gambling.
Let's try gambling.
Let's try gambling." Because Street Fighter and KOF. It's dang it, dang it. That's fighting Beatrix. Except you only get like 3 dang it's.
Yeah. Yeah, they'll send you out. No free drinks at the Beatrix.
No, not quite. Oh, that was fun though. And again, Artorias we expect to do well with any character. They're Siegfried, a monster. So if they're just riding up and having a good time, I expect a lot of good Beatrixes in the top 16 here. Yeah. I don't know about Xerom versus Yoru Sensei though, as we're setting up for our next one. Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's no chance that Xerom is swapping off this character. I don't know if I've seen Xerom play anyone else since Vanilla, to be honest.
I mean, loyalist through and through. I mean, that's the bread and butter. And Yoru Sensei with the 2B will be fun. I mean, 2B still. It's like the DLC character is interesting because I always see it like the.
What?
Oh, Xerom has swapped things up.
Are you sure?
The picture looks like a Vera. No, it's a Lucilius. Okay.
No way.
Interesting.
That's crazy. Are we sure? Is this fake Xerom?
No. Okay. It's real Xerom.
Okay. All right.
The mix up the character select just to spice things up, but it's the potato going up against the fish's strongest foe.
Yeah, glad to see 2B is still making waves in this game. I know a lot of people were really concerned that the changes would make her really tough to play, and maybe they did, but the character's very cool. I think some people wanted to stick with her just because, she's very fun to play. She's got some amazing tools.
If you don't like playing Granblue, but you want to play Granblue, 2B is right there for you. Sign the 2B player.
Oh, those shiny weapons.
Versus like the rusty little sword.
Yeah,
nice jump you. Gets the cross up. There's the anti-air using the Mirage. And opportunity here for Yoru Sensei. 2-2A. Plus frames. Nope, I don't want to hold that. Goes for the Holy Ladder Ultimate version.
Ooh, getting tagged with a whip.
Just ride the whip.
Big.
Far M. Too far from the corner though. And more plus frames. Yeah, just using the 2-2A pretty effectively. Oh, why are you whipping?
And that's a big bar meter there. I think that ought to be it.
Yeah. Noble Executioner. Not even needful animation, just the giant beam in the sky. Well done. Xerom bringing that back, taking the first round.
Engage.
Oh wow, you can come off that. That's crazy.
Great.
Oh, good back dash, good spacing too, but whiff canceling. 2B specialty. I whiffed? No. You thought.
Yeah, it is such an adjustment to play into that as a matchup thing. Like, Xerom doing really good at maintaining that spacing, but it follows you.
Excellent.
So reset. There's the jump with the tricky stuff. Nicely from Xeron. All the meter in the world here. Gonna set up for a reset. Zenkos for the grab that time.
Xerom's been forcing
again,
those throws,
do it again.
and it's just setting up his throw game. That's crazy.
Oh my. Mirage gets blocked. Yeah, very, her only roll reversal outside of super is a little bit slower startup.
Victory.
Same amount of recovery.
One.
I mean, it works really well because it hits all the way around, but risk is a risk.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's all you have sometimes. The 50-meter reversals, you're just happy to have them with some characters. It used to be you didn't have anything at all.
Excellent.
Great combo there, by the way. But the immediate just jump out. You want to respect the reversal. It's going to let Xerom just get the hop.
Excellent.
And great corner pressure here with the Helm Breaker. Oh! Another one.
If people want to tech throw, you got your 4-frame grab. That's cute and all, but you're going to pay the price.
Yeah, Xerom very aware of that. Kind of targeting it at the point to get the damage in.
Ooh.
Huge counter hit into the conversion. Keep it stable. And we are taking the round off of jump back, semi-cross-up counter hit.
The fact that like 2B almost got out, but it just pulled her back in, got the full combo. Xerom, what a great reaction! This is why he is one of the Arc Revo finalists.
Monster that kind of awareness off of straight, especially air hits. There used to be situations where you would get your anti-air, but they wouldn't press the button, and you just get like the one hit, which is great, But to know that you have that and be able to go into like the chain afterwards is huge.
Nice read on the Brave counter. Got some damage there. Looking to close out the round. Yoru-sensei. Nice. Instead of, it's Ultimate Beam, right? Instead it's 2-2-U, which has slower startup, but beats the immediate dodge. As immediate dodge will beat most of 2B's specials, except for that one.
Yeah, good awareness on the side of Yoru, who's finding some tools to kind of crack Xerom here, but they're also finding themselves, again, back in the corner, escaping, but at what cost? Taking a lot of damage on them meanwhile, and fighting back here. Okay,
yeah, 2B had to throw there. Like, her far L could be much slower than the close L from Charlotta, so the grab is your best option. Xerom, though, one touch away, and the ultimate is going to do the job and do the trick. Xerom makes it further in the bracket. Yoru-sensei and losers, but a hard-fought battle.
Yeah, situations like that are tough where you just kind of lose on the numbers. Throw has become one of those things that you need to try to find an autopilot to in a clash situation, right? Because it comes out faster than anything else. Obviously, you can lose to something like DP, but you can't jump cancel out of the clash. So there are fewer ways to kind of interact with throw if you're in that range. It's often your best option, but it can be tough in those scrambles, right? Like I'm always trying to find my fastest button, and I'm just not used to defaulting there. Some people default right into the sway, into the DP.
I am going for a throw every time. My hand is like, as soon as I see the it's like, I want out. Get me out of this.
Yep. No longer am I doing this.
And he said, Yoru-sensei was definitely trying to crack Xerom, but the thing is, Xerom is already cracked.
Yeah,
so
Xerom stayed cracked the whole time.
And Xerom is going to be showing up at CEO, wasn't at Combo Breaker. I'm excited to see them fight at the next Gold event in the States, which will be CEO later in June, near the end of the month. So going to be a really good pick going into that, and that's their first Arc World Tour event.
Yeah, and they qualified last season, right? Like they were in that bracket, taking names. I think that they are still going to be a standout player here. Charlotta on deck the whole time. They're committed to this character. You talk about loyalists. I mean, that is the quintessential. Like, you're going to see Charlotta when they're the best character in the game, when they're a good character in the game. I think that Xerom knows the character in and out, knows what they want to do with them, and it means that you can focus a little bit more on the player matchups, on the character matchups. You can make sure you're dealing with what your opponent's doing rather than what you're doing. You get that level of mastery, and it's really important, even in a game that's a little bit easier to pick up. The ceiling's still there.
No, absolutely, and you have to see it, right? And that's just the beauty of the power of Xerom. We'll see through and through, but I think with that, we're set for top 16 on the winner side. So we're going to take a short break before we go into our... after. I thought I'd read before. My fault. Apologies. So after top 16 winner side, so before top 8. Just an FYI, so you know when to take get your water, get your food. I can read, I promise.
Yeah,
anyway.
They give us breaks so we can eat and enjoy ourselves, and you all deserve one too at home, so please take that time. You could do it mid-match, you could do it after, and make sure you take a look at the match Reno in that meanwhile. But right now, keep your eyes glued to the screen. We have SenpaiSpyder and SSK on deck. Metera today from player. This person's been playing a lot of characters recently, and Metera, this has always been the threat.
Yeah, I mean, again, like you talk about Xerom and Charlotta, SenpaiSpyder, especially at the tail end vanilla, was one of the biggest menaces to come through so consistently. Even if Metera doesn't have the performance power she had before, she can still make waves. But SSK would be
someone who just wrecks your whole life with this character. And SenpaiSpyder is probably going to be that someone.
Yeah, and already commandeering a good position here, making Siegfried's life hella miserable as they're just trying to navigate around with a 2M, no conversion, and losing so much life with the side swap.
Look how fast SenpaiSpyder regained that neutral situation. Off that tag, SSK had such a good approach, and immediately Senpai found a refooting, jumped in, got the pressure going. He was really aware of their role in neutral.
No, for sure. And again, to just train with it, right? Understand their characters' deficits. But SSK, big DP, gonna have some corner pressure to fade away.
Nice. Great back
like
dash.
it.
Yeah, like you said earlier, backdash is the tool. Whether or not it's the strongest tool on defense, you can make it your strongest tool on offense in the moment, as long as you know what you're looking for. And SSK gonna make the most of all of that. Looking really good here in the second round.
Open trade. Looks out for SenpaiSpyder. There's EX Butterflies setting up just a little bit of pressure to escape the corner here. And now that SSK doesn't have SBA, Senpai can just throw things out with impunity, and is doing so really well.
Yeah, SSK just kind of forced to take a little bit of ground from these EX specials, but can't do too much without risking it. And they do have the life lead here. You can block this out for a pretty long time before you force Senpai to approach.
There's nice EX, gets the hit, the
Oh,
fade away
it does it
again! And again, it's a big punishment. I mean, in people's minds, right? Oh, they're standing next to me. It's time to get that grab. This has been something in fighting games for the longest time. Third strike, Street Fighter 4. If you reach, I'm gonna throw. But nice from SSK to just call SenpaiSpyder out effectively twice.
Oh, huge bait.
Mid-screen not her strongest asset for damage, though, unfortunately.
Yeah, you
But
really
now
have to have
SK.
a fight set up to make it scary.
But in the corner, though, different story. It's adding up well for SenpaiSpyder, one mix away from getting an SBA, setting up checkmate.
Here we are. Get the damage on the board. Nice enough to take the game, but we're looking really close. And now, that zoning is very much in your favor. Oh, SK knows that. Spends to counter it, try to establish a better situation for themselves, but doesn't find it. Okay, another hard knockdown. We are at the corner. Reese Greaves online. It's gonna be a little bit of strength throwing.
She's dead!
Oh!
Full animation, no breakpoints! Already a low life character! Okay. Not quite there, but the guess for game is gonna be scary.
For another one. Oh, this is looking awful for Senpai. Oh! TP! SSK getting really rowdy, but only needed a little bit of damage there. It could have been betting on chip, but really just shaking up the situation.
I love it because it's 6 exam, right? It's negative on block. Usually punishable, but Metera's far L kind of sucks. It's got great range, but it's slow like Ferry, so might as well go for broke.
Yeah, just like Ferry from earlier, you're so expectant of a punish that you may deserve against a block blow, and because of the character choice, you're not always going to get what you want.
And now look at SenpaiSpyder go. They are They are turning the tides, but the home run connects and the
Can't really
block.
capitalize on that. I think that this is a moment in tilt. Like we saw the reversal come off as soon as pressure could start. Reversal of their own, being blocked and punished, and SSK, you know, taking some damage in the meantime. But the driver's seat, no, Senpai's going to reestablish here. They're a seasoned vet.
Absolutely, again, they're damaging their Elixir with the clash.
God.
Ooh, that could have been scary. SSK converted off the far L. A little hard to that, like in that kind of scramble, but at least SenpaiSpyder didn't give up the ghost.
Absolutely. Okay, making it rain a little bit here in mid. Oh, good DP.
Feeling pretty good here. SenpaiSpyder's back in their good position, but SSK jumped you.
Threading the needle with a jump D is so crazy.
Yeah, the power of just stopping your air momentum just a little bit.
Yeah, that air level has plot armor. I've never seen it get hit by something.
Alright. SenpaiSpyder back in healthy life lead here, right? And even the counter hit confirmed. Great spot here to set up everything.
Ooh, spot dodge on the clash.
Should be close to be it. No touch.
A little bit more here, and this does look very, very good for Senpai. Okay.
We're all tied up, Dormancy. Everything looking a little more stable, a little more relaxed.
Yeah, stability, control, that is kind of the name of the game for Senpai in this matchup. I think you can play Metera in that like really intense high offense way, but Senpai wants to play about as low risk as possible. And we see it work out when Senpai is able to do that versus SSK getting those like tricky plays on offense and then converting big time. And that's been working for them too. It's, you know, an absolutely valid play style, but it's always fun to see two players that play that opposite style go against each other.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, SSK, looks like the bum rush isn't working out so well anymore. The SenpaiSpyder's just got that hard read on it, so the contrasting styles might be great, but flowing river is going to be what commands the pace much more than the falling rock. Right now.
Yeah, we got the falling rock here live. Ooh, oh, okay. Wow, and
that should be dead.
Yeah, that blue bar is looking pretty scary.
We'll see. I've been wrong before, but I think with that, yeah. Cool animation, we're fine.
If this doesn't do 2%, I don't know what does, actually.
If he actually sliced through her instead of stopping, you know, then maybe it'd be do a little more damage. But you know, good on him for having some self-control.
Everything you see in this game, like on the SSBA level, it's like, how do you have a second round after? The animation is just like, oh, and then she died, and like we've never seen again.
Yeah, you were cleft like Samurai Showdown rules. Your character's cut in half, and they're dead.
Why do I get a second round after the blood shower? Like, that's crazy.
Right, back throw. Here we go.
Corner. Trying it again. Okay, no bite.
Giving space to Senpai, exactly what they want, but not that close. Oh, there's the extension of the corner we go. And now we're at a scary spot. There's the unblockable and forcing out the brave counter.
Yeah, I like them changing it up, being there. Okay, Senpai's learned from their mistakes. Gonna try to take it a different direction, but you're gonna have to do that in the third round of our third game here. We're down to the wire. Senpai finding super mid-screen to even it up all the way. And I don't know, can SSK shake Senpai after these adjustments?
We'll see. I mean, all I know is that the first time I saw a fart heavy try to come out, it got stuffed and he died. So that should be a lesson for SSK. Is that button is a trap.
Yeah, so good in so many matchups, but you know, you gotta know when it's the best. And
unblockable?
Really
almost. That would have been sick.
Yeah, I look for the unblockable there, maybe.
All right, big chance here.
Oh,
missed it. Too far, but it's fine. Big damage incoming. Visible, the triple.
Nice.
That was sick. I love having ults like just chain together. You see the refunds like add up. So you hit two of them, you get your quarterback. You get another one, you get your quarterback. You have enough, you get your quarterback, and it's just like the most damage he's gonna get at that range. SenpaiSpyder like just played that and recognized situation immaculately in all those like zoning situations. Even this SSK putting on that pressure when SenpaiSpyder had their space, just perfectly done.
There it is again. It's like your parents buy you $1 scratch ticket. You win $1. You say, all right, I would like $1 scratch ticket. And it just keeps rolling. You get like 3 in a row. Feels amazing.
Absolutely. Really, again, SenpaiSpyder, stalwart warrior. They are Metera's strongest soldier, and with that win, they will be facing off against the winner of Saltz and Fuselit.
Yeah,
Which is our next match. Heck yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna see how that shakes out in top 8. Saltz versus Fuselit going to set up SenpaiSpyder with a fresh opponent, and yeah, again, talk about characters like that are low representation. Fuselit has brought Vaseraga to the like Discord space, right? Like it's like, okay, how do I beat this character? Like no one was asking that a year ago. And like it was off it was on the long list. It was just like, okay, I might get like smoked by like a fringe Vaseraga. I should be sort of prepared. I should know what they do. But like now it's like, okay, this is a guaranteed threat in my way for top 8.
Yeah, no matter what, you get it right.
And it's Fuselit shows how scary this character can be. We'll see what Saltz can do. I think that Djeeta is positioned really well against this character, but another character that has really strong tools in mid-range that might get tagged by that tackle, and we've seen what happens when you get hit by the tackle.
It's true, but you gotta remember, like Vaseraga is not gonna have a lot of options once she gets in that proper zone, and she can do it so effectively. So let's see how Fuselit decides to operate right now. It's just being pushed slowly into the corner, finds an EX command grab, not even invulnerable, just said thanks for the gap. But 6XL saving the day.
Oh, no extension, unfortunate.
Try again.
And cooldown sort of missing there, so Salt's gonna have to play it a little bit slow while that refreshes, but it's a quick process. They're back already. Looking for those hits in mid again. Oh yeah.
Dash H. Careful here. Fuselit's gotta be mindful. There's the Savage Rampage. Nice little fireball. All the meter kind of spent, but still has another ultimate ready to go.
Yeah, I love the like meter economy that Fuselit uses with this character. That fireball, EX fireball, is so often just used for pressure. We saw Saltz doing that earlier actually with that EX fireball, again creating like safe opportunities that if the hit comes out, it means big damage for them, but if it gets blocked, say Livy, no big deal.
It feels like Fuselit's had unlimited meter. We've seen like constant checks with the ultimates, gonna get the ultimate command grab, and that corner pressure, even with like Saltz not pressing anything, Fuselit just walking forward, throwing out big specials, able to just keep getting the meter back, even to the meter economy, just so played so well. And just
I just think economy is such an underrated like part of these games, and you see how many times Fuselit was able to use EX in that last round versus Saltz having 100 meter when that life bar is depleted. Like it's so important to make the most out of your skills, right?
Oh, small hits there, adding up, but the tackle's gonna get blocked. Nothing crazy here. Pressure's still available for Saltz, but this command grab scooped up, soul forward, active, ready to go. And 100% bar. Oh, the armor, ouchie.
Oh, the fake out into the throw.
Oh, the call out, I love it. Yep. Savage Rampage ultimate, the hit of armor does such a good job of beating up any brave counter attempts.
We thought we knew what to do against the EX version of that move, and then now there's an ultimate version, and it's just like, what are the properties here? Like, what am I missing? And
again, Fuselit just says, hold this ultimate, it connects as Saltz try to fight back, gets gripped up, game 1 Fuselit.
You know, the command grab comes out with a lot of telegraphing, but so many of these moves are so menacing, and you have to tell yourself not to jump out, but command grab's gonna hit every time. There's such an important RPS going on in that moment, especially when you see the gold flash and the blue flash. Like, okay, which one of these am I dealing with?
Nice, try to jump out, gets a small check. All those meter though on Fuselit's side, it's gonna add up to just more heavy damage. As again, Saltz showing a little bit of respect. Now it's paying the price. If you want to pay, you will pay.
Yeah, Fuselit just canceling, whipping some things that are really small just to kind of create that illusion, right? Like to create that pressure, and that's what's keeping Saltz on the ground like that. Like Saltz is finding themselves holding down back so grounded because they don't want to get tagged by the stomp. They don't want to get hit by the anti-air, and boom, the throw comes out every time, right on target.
And it's hilarious. Yeah, I mean, it glows blue. It's a little scary, but you sit there and you're like, it's something else that's blue. It's gotta be, but nope. Salt's still looking a little unshaken. The Salt Shaker everyone's okay here.
Yeah, with a peppery offense here, maintaining a little bit of pressure in this corner and finding positions where they think they can go toe-to-toe against this character, but there we see the counter poke and how much damage you're going to get off of this. This way into pressure. It's almost half a life bar. Throw on deck. We're moving in. Pump fake into the tackle and just maintaining this pressure again. Cancel, cancel. It says good on the screen. I think they're doing great.
Yeah, they're doing excellent here. Although here comes Saltz. Corner to corner, needs one big hit to SSBA to at least kind of keep it close. Any good hit here can make it out. Going up ultimate though, he's gonna enjoy those plus frames.
Oh,
Nice
big
cross up.
stuff! What size is that?
Same side. The block button not coming
Yeah.
through to save the day here. Anytime you get by a cross up, you always remember. Oh, of course. Hold on.
I never press it. I gotta admit.
Hey, Doza. Look, you die. It's corner. You go with the sweep. All right, let's go.
Oh, that was so sick. The delay on the fireball beats that sway, and we are looking again in this left side corner. Big hit coming off the Rekkas into damage. Light starter, so not as much as you might have to worry about. And Vaseraga with a big life bar too, right?
For the feint, the Soul Forge link. I like this here. Here's just gonna take it to the corner. Nice extension.
That hits.
Powering up the Soul Forge.
My turn.
And he dead.
Never your turn.
Goodbye.
Wow. Yeah, so much damage from defense with this character, Vaseraga. I think that Fuselit's really found a way to capitalize on that. Really amazing play.
And there's the jump scare specials, right? At the end of it too. You're
right
neutral.
there. Great example.
I'm sitting here. I'm waiting for one of the options. Is it gonna be ultimate tackle? Is it gonna be ultimate fireball? Is it gonna be ultimate command grab? You're playing RPS, but all you got is like one option versus Vaseraga, and just can choose whichever one he wants. And it's imperative that like you're fighting this character, you put on the offense, because him having not great buttons, having low range, all that can help you out big time. But then once you start worrying about how he's gonna just like roll the dice back at you and potentially just take that round, yeah, it's a lot to process.
Yeah, I mean, we said earlier, like you can play with some faster buttons, you can beat him on the race, but then 50% meter and it's time to gamble. Like is it strike? Is it throw? Should I be sitting down? Should I be jumping out? And it's easy to be wrong. It's
Like,
so
so-
easy to be wrong against this character.
Someone could take these clips right from that whole game and just do the meme with just that match. Let's try gambling. So, and we're gonna see some gambling in our next match, I think, with Artorias versus Merp. But you don't have to gamble to put money into the match arena, by the way. I believe we still have some codes left, 12 to be exact, and that puts a quarter into the pocket of the tournament. We're sitting at $209.50, almost around $210. But if you want to directly contribute, you can do that as well to make the prize pool a little bit better and get us closer to a 4-person payout.
Yeah, it's 0 cents in, 25 cents out every single time for those codes. And we got 12 left. No reason for one of our lovely viewers here at 186 right now. That's more than I got codes, and I know one of you hasn't been able to do it yet. So click that link, matchareno.com, so on and so forth. It's right in the chat. A couple button presses, you'll be there, and we'll have 0 of those left. So thank you for everyone who's done it so far. Thank you for watching.
Yes!
And now you get to watch what we all have been looking for, the Beatrix mirror.
It's Baywatch here. And we got the battle
Baywatch.
pass finished up as Merp already completed their battle pass, or bought it, I don't know.
Earned it.
It's been like a week, so it's impressive. I can't even think about it. Yep, the big mush.
On this one, just on the fashion alone.
Alright, ultimate riding free, but riding free to under your own fireball. Merp Whale. Okay, I like that. Free to play versus Whale. Hell yeah.
yeah, pick your side. Everyone's one or the other.
Alright, riding free again. It's an M version, light plus frames.
Oh, no
With the
pressure,
punish,
that's
yeah.
it.
Yeah, it's a -6, so that far light gonna do a great job of it.
Ooh, I like
Stop
that.
chasing!
For the hard knockdown, that was so sick.
And Artorias, free to play coming through. You don't gotta spend money to cook.
Yeah, I found a color costume like the Red Sox. Big fan. I'm in there.
Dash L, here we go. And we're gonna go to the corner, yeah, saving the EX Star Chaser for the confirm. the riding free, and now you're in this scary spot in the corner. Try to command grab, nice TP.
Yeah, the big normals just tagging Merp here on that approach. I think that is going to be the way for this character to start beating the sword cart.
Nice
Here we go.
confirm, here we go.
Candyland combos.
Oh, baby! A triple. Good damage too. I mean, not gonna have any SBA here, but one touch. Just like so. Nice.
That could be the one.
Too far,
Oh,
actually.
too far
Hold
out.
on.
Being catching. Party time?
So what do?
Oh, love to see it.
Yeah, any hit either player. This is so scary. Now we're activating our elements. Guard break. Unstoppable. And Merp is not beating the allegations. The young man reactions aren't here yet.
Where's your $500 Ari skin
Believe in
now?
victory. Engage.
Beatrix Signature Edition.
Yeah, this is the digital deluxe version.
A good check with the 2L against a medium riding free. Again, Merp just trying to scoot on through, but getting checked consistently against it. Artorias really ready. And again, ready.
Okay, finicky, run heavy, but finds it this time, and that's full damage. We're not going to get the Link version because they spent Fireball a little early. Didn't know for sure if they'd have the routing, but honestly, that might have been make or break for the round.
Oh, the combo. Merp still having a chance here, but barely ready for more time shenanigans.
I mean, if we subscribe to the thought that this is a one combo situation with SSBA online, there was room there to say that was closer than it looked. But 3 diamonds on deck does put you in a little better of a spot on the side of Artorias, who is 1 round away from bringing this up a little closer to winner's finals.
Oh, what a scary spot. Command grab, no good. Getting a little too risky out here. Merp not trying to stay in one spot. But again, getting called out, going for riding free.
I think there's a little bit more pushback on that jump-in starter, and that put Merp out of extension range, taking a ton of damage from Artorias here, who is on the brink of victory. They're gonna find it. No air throw.
Time
Okay.
stop, but grounded, so not getting the confirm off of that.
Yeah, wasn't ready. Huge
Chip
check.
out, very close.
Last
2 more
chance.
chip moves.
Oh, okay, and the throw. Party time. Excellent.
Negative, but doesn't want to challenge it.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa,
Oh,
you're
they find it.
dead!
That's everything. Staying alive. Off the stray ultimate attack, and Merp fighting for their life here against Artorias.
Merp merping. There's the Thunderbird.
Fireball.
Doesn't want to use the X there, doesn't want to try to go further to the corner, but there's the EX, there's the punish too. Again, Far L saving the day. Alright, pressure's on. Oh, nice check again, and still gets
so
the
far.
wall bounce. Again, it wall bounces from so far, it's crazy.
Did not find the extension there. I think medium button might have brought them further down that combo line, but maintaining pressure. Artorias, no, getting tagged. And yeah, the corner carry on that is done.
Oh, you got tagged. Wall bounce again, too far though. It's funny the EX one doesn't actually bounces off the wall. The ultimate one, they stay in the one spot. Should be enough.
I think that is going to even it up for Merp here on the 1-1 from the brink of death, taking this back. Yeah, I've seen the ultimate version of that combo into another ultimate version of that, but they might have to be airborne for it. I'm not certain. But you can kind of bring someone corner to corner if you have the meter to do so.
Like that, it's gonna go right there.
Yeah, that'll bring you there.
Like I said, very reminiscent of Djeeta. So good stuff there, and setting up some pressure. Command grab.
Oh, it's so fast. It's so scary, and it's cool that you can still use it when you have no life left. Like they were swinging it on that brink moment.
And I love it. I need the Taco Bell gong sound, like how they have Potemkin in Strive. I need that every time she lands her command grab.
Yeah, it's funny.
She
Some
rings
of
her
the
bell.
characters have the weapons that do the different sounds, but she's hitting them with her face. So like, I don't know if you're ever gonna be able to get a weapon skin that lets you do that. Helmet.
Okay. Speaking of time stop, the big sword coming through.
Oh yeah, and that's full animation SPA. That thing is roaring.
As Monster Hunter style, great sword action. The reversals of the brave counter, one touch away. Nice block. Wait a minute. Guess for game. Anyone has it here.
Okay, chip is a factor. Just letting things rip.
It was out in the DP, the
Wow.
DP chip. It was a DP finisher there. I mean, the plus frames was on Merp's side. Artorias got caught, just staring, and now Merp match point.
Merp could bring this all the way back. They're definitely turning things on here. The whale count, they just remembered, just like, oh yeah, like my 401k's in here. I gotta make this count.
Look at that damage too in the corner. You're gonna chain everything so well. One touch now is gonna do it.
Fireball? Yeah, nice.
Oh, the drop! Oh, but no quick rise. Doesn't get anything from it.
No combo limit either, maybe? It just whiffed a little too late, maybe.
Yeah, a little too slow. Doesn't matter though.
This is gonna be everything. Merp going up 2-1 on Artorias here in the mirror. So, if you ever wanted to know, this game is pay to win.
Oh, exact pay to win wins, and the Luna good gal reigns supreme here. As again, if you like playing Guilty Gear, I guess you will like this character. She is quick, she is fast, she has specials. Like you can just play her as a special tool, right? They all move forward. They all have really safe, good properties on them, and the pressure is relentless. So really fun to see.
I love this character. I'm very excited to get into the shop with Beatrix. I feel like she has that like incredibly fun forward moving momentum. Like you said, she's a lot like Djeeta, where you get a hit, you can make it count pretty much every time. Yeah, clock is cool. Animations are crazy. She's a lot of fun. I love all the Sol winks and nods, like her DP having that just like perfect animation. I don't know, across the board.
It's fun. But
really
with
well
that, that is our top 16 winners side. Top 8's coming up in a little bit. We're gonna have a small break before then, so go grab your popcorn Baron popcorn, root beer flavor over here, and have a little bit of a munch. We'll be back in just a little bit with more Granblue Rising here on WASD Online. See y'all in a bit.
Okay, we are back. We have eaten dinner in record time, and we are ready for top 8 of this lovely tournament here. WASD Granblue Fantasy versus Rising Open 21. And we've got amazing players through and through the bracket. We've got Raph on deck in the big chair. I'm in the little chair, Dormancy 207. Thank you all for sticking with us today. It's been a blast so far. 60-something players, and we're down to just, you know, the best of the best of the night. But, you know, some of the best players are already fighting for their lives in losers bracket, too. So it's going to be interesting, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. You saw that top 8 bracket there. A lot of great players on winner side. Metera as well. Over $200. So in a great spot. Thanks to everyone using up those codes. Using those codes as well as the direct donation. So now we're going to lead into our first match of SenpaiSpyder for your Fuselit. The classic vanilla matchup. The hefty brawler versus the delicate zoner. You can't ask for a bigger emphasis of characters, playstyles, and design. And already Senpai, nice little lead. Probably the best person I would say that has a chance against Fuselit. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah, I'm really curious to see what Fuselit does in this matchup. And if it's swaying right in Senpai's face for half of it, then I will be very surprised. But it seems like this character would have a lot of trouble against the zoner like Metera, but we saw already a few little gap closures, and right there, use of the fireball, finding the space where you can contest is going to be really important.
That was a brave counter coming out, maybe expecting, or a raging strike coming out, expecting a brave counter. Look at this range, SenpaiSpyder just happy to chill here. Can't even soul fold safely, right? There's just so much to deal with.
Oh, moving through, and this is how you get started, right? Nice extension there. Corner going to be really important. Nice. Okay.
Now we're even.
Wow. Look how fast that life lead just got eaten right up.
Where are you going? There's no escape. Although, not a bad spot for Senpai. He's gonna get tagged and almost died.
A little far out. Nice.
There's no ultimates here for Fuselit, so he's got to earn his way back in. That could be really tricky here. A little more blocks, actually, is not ready to go. No blocks.
Line. Doesn't find it. The double jump.
And try to cross over forward. No good. SenpaiSpyder staying stalwart. 16 seconds on the clock, and that was a slow burn, but managed to come out on top.
Yeah, I think playing this slow on the side of Senpai is definitely the right move. We saw Vaseraga is able to do damage very fast with a really clean hit in neutral. So you gotta really avoid that at all costs.
And there's a big challenge again. Ultimate skill bingo. Coming through on Fuselit, just letting it rip, and now look at this damage of SenpaiSpyder getting ripped up and slipping up. Nice command grab.
Yeah, the 3-touch game plan, alive and well for a character like Vaseraga here. Now we are, once again, SenpaiSpyder just mitigating, trying to keep the pressure on, but from a safe distance. Ever so aware of the meter as we get closer to 50%. Here we are live. What are we going to see? Not quite yet.
Great counter out. In the corner you go, and that's some damage.
Right when you least expect it. It's right in your face. Full tackle.
Getting tagged. But managed to tackle out a little bit of damage here. Pretty even. SenpaiSpyder in a decent spot and actually beats out the ultimate. That's the best case scenario. Soul Forge is active, but the butterflies are going to shut that down unless he just skips them.
Those skips are really important. And again, another throw. Not quite enough damage somehow.
And the overhead.
Into the belly flop. We love it.
Here comes the big flip. Nicely done as Fuselit takes a chance, takes a risk. And I just love the fact that this guy can just like hop over like a little front flip and land on his back. Goodness.
Very funny. I don't know if I've seen that normal before.
Yeah, the dash M is a cute little thing, right? It's very unsafe on block, but he doesn't look like some guy who can just do a little hop like that, but more power to him.
Oh, yeah, that's a big hop.
Nice air throw. Senpai getting denied exit. And you're not worried about like just doing those big like ultimates on block. Not much that Metera has for punishes in that range.
Yeah, you can definitely be a little bit more like free with your frame data choices. And, strong players will change their game plan around that for sure. So much.
Yeah, no breakpoints is going to be a hard part here for Fuselit. Ultimate fireballs, stuck in the situation. Senpai just nickel and diamond. Still a ways to go though. And there is an ultimate available here for Fuselit. There it is.
No target. Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, huge jump in.
The double dodge, Mario Kart. The call out initially did it, was able to react, and the second time gets the punish. What a call out from Fuselit. The biggest read I've ever seen.
Yeah, nothing better than being so right that you're early and then still being right after doing it again.
Alright, nice break counter. Butterflies are still there, but not going to matter much here unless...
Oh, here we go. They're just waiting for her.
Good answer. Finally, someone stops a reversal out.
Nice. Spending it to maintain that corner and the pressure. Really, really good use of the reversal here.
You are going to take these butterflies. This pressure is imminent, and Fuselit, happy to block, has ultimate available. So we're expecting a jump scare any second now.
Yeah, looking for that counter poke. I mean, that is where all of Fuselit's damage has come from this tournament. And I don't know, Senpai maybe just denying the opportunity here? Oh, huge sway.
Oh, and that's meter spent on the side of SenpaiSpyder.
Yeah, a little
but
late,
the dodge is too early.
Definitely a little bit of a bullet hell here for Fuselit to navigate. I think that was how you'd expect this matchup to go, and Senpai is going to show you the worst possible scenario.
Oh, neutral throw, no, back throw, no good. Like SenpaiSpyder just getting the hell out of there.
Yep.
You do not want to be anywhere near Vaseraga. Nice grab, and it's some good pressure unless... Oh, what a crossover.
Capitalizing
Crossover
on that defense. Oh, wow, and the sway. That is how you find the punish there.
Yeah, SenpaiSpyder really showing, like, reminding you, like, these things for Vaseraga aren't free. There's ways around it.
Yeah, and
Especially
really
just got him out.
Establishing the role of like a strong reaction player, which means that like the counter poke game is no longer really on the table.
Oh, no dice being on the table. That's some damage. And Senpai's be careful here because they're getting gripped up and their life is going to lose out. That's an SSBA as well.
Oh yeah, just built it.
All right, James Chen, what do you think?
Not still alive.
Can't even break counter.
Can't
even reversal. Nope.
Okay, that's gonna do it. That was clean. That whole time felt like Fuselit was fighting for their life, but that was 2-0.
Yeah, I mean, it was, again, it's all, the one-shot character, right? And that's the power of Vaseraga at that position, as well as SenpaiSpyder was navigating it. It's just Fuselit got in, had the meter, made it count. Didn't use a SSBA, just use a regular Skybound art. So it gave SenpaiSpyder a small chance, but even then,
sway. Yeah, I just think that like a player like Fuselit is going to be the one that knows how to navigate that. Like when you choose Vaseraga, you're essentially signing a contract that says like I'm going to deal with this kind of crap, and like it's going to be hard work. It's going to be the grind, but 1 or 2 touches and you get there, and Fuselit has committed to that game plan, and it's working out really well for them.
No, yeah, I mean, again, there's Vaseraga's strongest soldier. Even in what might be their roughest matchups, they can just find their way with just pure attrition and diligence and just a lot of jump scares.
yeah. To make a character like Vaseraga look like one of these like aggressive, like Charlotta, right? Like have the Charlotta jump-ins. Okay, so we are back in action. Merp on the Beatrix. Xerom committing to the Lucilius. I think this is to spite us.
No, Merp just wants to show, like, he is right now side game's strongest soldier. He is just showcasing this is what you can get with your either battle pass or your dollar dues. Come through and get your cute little witch outfit. Get your
Merp still does their dailies.
Yeah, I can do mine. I'm lacking and slacking, but it's okay.
We got the whole week ahead of us.
So Lucilius is the answer here for Xerom. Interesting.
This is very interesting. I wonder if this is like a matchup counter pick moment, or I wonder if Xerom has a read on Beatrix, but I have never seen them play this character.
Hey, this is a very Xerom thing to do. It's like, I'm not going to pick, if I'm going to pick a secondary, it's not a Nier. I'm not picking Siegfried or Lancelot. Let's go Stranger. There's the reaction reversal. Sit your butt down, and here's more pressure as a level 3 swords. a big thing for the swords, the cooldowns get drastically lower. You know, if you have not seen Lucilius in a hot minute, speaking of lower, slowing down time.
Yeah, Lucilius gets a lot stronger as the match goes on. If you can get your specials out, you know, they start coming out a little bit faster. Cooldowns at that going rate mean that his combo damage goes way up, his pressure goes way up, he gets so much stronger with the match.
Jump out.
I mean, yeah, it's clean.
You know who it is, right? It's who else is gonna jump out better than Xerom?
Yeah, I mean, I think that if Lucilius has a jump out game plan, Xerom's gonna do it the best.
Even if it's a much shorter hop, which is distinct.
Yeah, I will say this
compared
character
to
is mad tall. It's an insane secondary choice. Living in extremes here.
We're looking good here. No levels on Xerom's sword. We're gonna block out the ultimate, get a huge punish, and that damage is gonna hurt. Unless.
Still hurts, and oh, the headbutt and the duff.
Okay. Round number 3 here. I mean, the Lucilius pick looking a little cutesy. The dodge though getting punished, and now it's time to take a ride.
Yeah, there's still room to find out if this is the choice for Xerom.
Oh, we're matching. I like that. Just jumping at the same time. Not a huge counter hit confirmed from Xerom, but
didn't finish the plate on that either with the command grab.
Okay, just trying to pressure lightly. He's getting these sword levels slowly. Gotta be careful though. There is a reversal here on the Merp side, and unless full combo SBA, I like it. Take away that break point, get some damage, slight knockdown, nothing crazy, but a lot of room to move here for Xerom.
Yeah, he's using these sort of like long-reaching buttons, trying to convert bits and pieces of damage along the way, and right there, you know, you find the corner, that's gonna be full conversion. Nice stuff. Xerom going up a game on Lucilius.
Nothing silly about it, dude.
Yeah, the Lucilius.
Alright. Jump in comes in. It's a little high up, so Merp doesn't get anything from it, but at least gets some pressure. But a punish on the side of Xerom. Uses up a breakpoint though.
Yeah, that, I mean, gets you out of the corner, but at what cost? That those add up really quickly, especially against a character like this who has the bombos.
Under punish. Nice from Merp staying in range for the far all link to this big corner damage.
Yeah, you get too goofy with this character. Find yourself on the Twitter cliff. It's dangerous.
Spend it. There it is.
Definitely some damage on the
so
field.
mad.
Not going to be enough, but we're getting there. And oh, the wind-up overhead.
Yep. Dash M, another one of those buttons. Slow and steady, but gets the bop. Speaking of bops.
That's the Gordo overhead.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah, all
right,
the
100%.
DNA of this character. It speaks so much to the who you want to be if you want to play Beatrix.
Gorillas only. But reversal comes out. Good chance here for Xerom. Gets a little bit of levels. And the punish, I like it. Extension? No, again, didn't have the meter for the... oh my god. We're just riding
we're
free.
partying. Engine roaring here on the side of Beatrix. Merp gonna get tagged in the corner. Xerom spending that last bit of cash to get some damage. And wants to get killed in one hit so badly, but no, the pressure going online, and this will be one hit for either player here. Xerom with the strike throw.
Oh, he jumped
out. Huge defense.
Weird.
Oh!
Now your storm from all coming too. Ah, okay, nice kill.
Little finicky there on the final tags, but incredible defense from Xerom, who was truly all over the place and blocking every direction.
It helped that like Merp said, hold these ultimates, I'll whiff them in a row. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Reversal
Bound to
DP.
hit sooner or later.
Riding free, the medium version connecting, giving some momentum here, but Merp gets a grab. Nice.
Here we go.
Extension for damage. And SBA, I like it again. SBA doesn't build up your sword gauge though. He's just a hard knockdown and some damage, but it's going to set up some light pressure.
Yeah, Xerom has eyes set on the life bar. Like the sword gauge will come with time, but if those cooldowns are back online, almost have it.
Oh, connects?
Big hit.
Oh, that's huge.
Wow, spending it all. I guess if any hit kills, then so be it. But no, gets tagged low. Merp getting eliminated from winner's side by the Xerom Lucilius. Not what I expected to see.
I mean, if you don't want to fight this character, yeah, switching, I'm not going to blame you, right? If you're a Charlotta and you're like, I could do this, but let's try something different.
Yeah, I mean, it seems to have worked. And you know, Xerom is a long-standing player, fundamentally sound. I think that it looked like some of the combos were not fully devised, but the game plan was there, right? Like they got the damage they needed, and they used those big buttons. They got out of the corner when they needed to. It all worked out for Xerom. So maybe we'll see a little more Lucilius as this night goes on. Who knows?
And I like it too. Think about it, right? If I want to learn this particular matchup, this is the weekend. Or this is the week. Everyone's gonna be queuing up with her. I can pick one character that I want to learn, maybe specifically for that matchup, and just grind it out, or just whatever Xerom's got up their sleeve.
Spite match.
Could be even like making a hard bet for like what could be happening later in the future. But having multiple characters never a bad deal.
I've had friends say that Lucilius is the secret sauce, and I never believe it. But Xerom is here to prove me wrong tonight.
And we'll see who proves themselves. Our next match of Lunar finally on the stage, going up against Artorias. Artorias eliminating Coach Steve 2-0. So that's a big one. The next match after that will be Kryloz versus...
I wonder if we saw the Beatrix there. I imagine we did.
Yeah, still locked in with it. And it's going to be the CAG here for Lunar. And this is probably going to be one that CAG's not a huge fan of. CAG doesn't like people invading that personal space as easy as Beatrix can.
Now does Big Tree knock...
God.
Okay, so that is my big question there, and I learned two things very fast. One, it doesn't get rid of the seals on the ground. Two, it flies past. So, kind of a unique situation. If you have one right in front of you as the CAG, I think you might be in a pretty good spot against that move.
Speaking of spots, this is a tough one here, as Lunar is just in this corner, feeling the pressure, feeling the pain, and that should be enough for the round. As again,
mega dead.
Yep. There is no play in the game if you're Lunar. Lunar wants to set up shop, get some time, but like you can't throw the projectile. You try to throw the spike. You are just playing the game of when is she gonna go for riding free. Instead, it's Thunderbird backdash. Here's the damage, and two bad guesses. Look at the pain.
Oh yeah, that is looking pretty rough on the side of Cagliostro. And yeah, you can't play the proactive game the way that you can against some characters. Oh, big one. Wow.
Whee!
Okay, mid screen.
Unfortunate. I like the delay
here.
Yeah.
I didn't realize they were that close to the corner.
That is anytime you're fighting Beatrix.
Yeah.
Huh. I wasn't this close, was I? Every freaking time. The riding free comes through again. Gets tagged a little bit of damage, but Artorias, look at that. Bar H at the right spot. Into riding free full extension. Oh.
Ooh, and the command grab. Setting himself up for a one-touch game here, potentially.
Slow down.
Okay,
Goodbye.
Is that going to do it? Shot called, I guess. Let's on to the next round.
Yeah, Lunar's just, I know Lunar right now is just like this. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. This game freaking sucks. This character's so stupid. Who put this in this game? Like this character's for people with only one brain cell, and it's great.
Like, the back hit on heavy stroke. Okay, corner of the round though. This is their opportunity to make this game.
Something here. There's the teleport. Gets to try to go for a grab. But 6XL is party time. Not quite to the corner here, but the next hit will do it.
Yeah, I think if Artorias finds anything really clean, it can lead to a bunch of damage. Corner carry will be a factor for sure.
That's total. That's it.
That'll do it. Done. Okay. Lunar's staying alive.
Oof. And the music trending at the right time. Feeling the pressure, the tension. Lunar on the board, but still at match point here for Artorias. Whee! The wall bounce is crazy, I'm telling you!
Yeah, wall bounce is nuts, and also setting up that far wall bounce means that you're setting up your running heavy, right? Like that extension, definitely meaningful in the grand scheme of like damage dealing here.
Oh god.
We're
full combo
alive, right,
arena.
y'all?
You're alive, but barely.
Do you feel alive? Yeah. Are you alive or are you just living?
Alright.
The command grab.
Oh, nice
watch
check.
it out.
Like
for
that.
Reversal.
Last chance here for Lunar. We gotta make this count. Spend a little bit of bar on this.
Our knockdown's
Tough
good
spot.
start. Okay. We're zooming? We're not zooming. Revving the engine here on the side of Artorias. Looking for that opportunity. Any clean hit will do.
Alright, there we go. It's good. Has the meter. Let's go. Ties it up. SSBA. All that glitters is gold. And now this monster is gonna get put on ice. Nicely done.
Believe in
So
victory.
1-1 here. Top 8 losers. Loser of this game is out of the tournament. So Beatrix, in some ways, fighting for her life here. In other ways, just looking like.
No throw. Okay, regular throw. Nice jump here. Nice teleport.
Where Cagliostro just looks like she is dying the whole time she wins.
Oh, nicely done. Should be the round. Easy peasy Lunar. Turning the tide, and again, that's the power of a lot of the mix-up in this game, right? People want to go for a grab and press a button, but just avoiding it with either the teleport of EX or backdash for the way works out really well.
Yeah, Cagliostro definitely punishes throw tech really effectively. Corner here, damage on the board.
Alright. Yes, he's a great point there. I like that. Artorias keeping the pressure more tight. Doesn't want to give out a free teleport. Oh,
Oh, viral hit, but no extension.
drop the throne. Here we go. Lunar in a perfect spot now. Just
Oh.
having this corner pressure can change the tide of this match. Going free. Nice block.
Oh,
And that'll
nice
be the
hit.
round.
That should be the round. Artorias with a clean jab string there, and we are down to final round for the set. Loser goes home. I think loser's home already, but has to watch the rest of this from the sidelines.
Again, going free again. Look at that. Couldn't get the full combo. EX teleport actually hitting from that far. I like it.
Wow, crazy. Oh, nice. Just hitting right out of the setup there. And now, corner to corner. You know she can do it. You've heard all about it.
Tough spot here. Blocks it out. I like that. Great points are flying at this location.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. And kept blocking, too. Looking for a GP, perhaps. Not going to find it. Okay, search card very online. Going under. Love that.
Oh my goodness! Artorias with a light lead here. No player with SSBA.
Oh.
The whiff of the Raging Strike. Oh no! Not what Lunar wanted to lift mid-screen. Artorias gets the pump, gets the win, and the cake goes to the victor. And what a way to finish that set, Dormancy.
You could see neutral getting really fragile there, right? Like right here
Ugh.
was just a missed opportunity, looking for something, and just a little too far out. But a lot of stagger pressure, a lot of kind of like moving around the mid screen. You could see things falling apart in real time, but you didn't know who it was going to lead to. And Artorias held it down, got the punish, had everything they needed there. But really, kind of a crazy matchup. I think we've seen Artorias like steamroll through, even like earlier, making short work of a lot of players, and that match flipped really quickly. So it was a little dicier. I think they're finding kind of what you were saying earlier. Maybe this character is not just going to like body everybody, but when they do, it's going to be fast.
Yeah, again, she is just a 100%. She's like a YIOTA character. She rolls up her sleeves, and then you let her get a chance, and she goes for it, right? But you know, there's a way to contain it. And again, we've seen mostly just like kind of one play style of it, mostly with Artorias, where it's just kind of all in. Same with kind of like Merp. But you know, as it develops, who knows? But they're definitely enjoying the ride as it's early.
Yeah. I mean, the character is very fun to roll through with, and has has the bombos. I feel like there's not a lot of like the really gnarly stuff yet, but people find a way, you know. Like,
oh, absolutely.
That comes out a little bit later. And
later.
Yeah, if you have a good offensive game plan, you can make that character work today.
Okay, and Artorias will fight SenpaiSpyder after this. We'll see if Senpai goes for the continues with the Metera against that, but for now it's going to be Kryloz versus KaiAi, as our match is going to be the Belial Bros having at it.
Belial versus Belial.
Mirror match today. This character staying strong, and KaiAi we're seeing do some good work here earlier. I think Kryloz we haven't seen on stream yet, but making it happen. Found their way all the way up to top 8 tonight. Good stuff from them. It's gonna rip a DP a little early though. Unfortunate drop there. Not quite the conversion maybe they were looking for.
All right. KaiAi with the lead. Doing some good work here.
Yeah, big damage on the board for KaiAi.
And pretty standard. So okay, Imperius is having a little tough time of it. It looks like it's yeah, I don't know. There's like black shades and like white shades. I don't know. Glasses versus shades. So whatever. That's like the best you're gonna get, all right?
I think the like
blonde versus no, even the hair.
All blue is KaiAi.
Yeah.
And then blue and red is Kryloz. I think Kryloz is playing this.
The belts. There we go. Red belt versus gold belt. Brown shoes versus beige.
They have the level 500 projectiles.
It worked. Whatever works, but not making this any easier. And KaiAi running away with this right now as Kryloz just can't get a word. It's like when I commentate, anyone else is just sitting there waiting.
I think Kryloz, if they're waiting for an opportunity in this corner, they're not going to find one. KaiAi's pressure has just been really strong. I think they are staggering things at unique times. It's forcing Kryloz to really make some scary guesses on the poke out, and they're not working out for them so far.
They're just trying to high five each other. They're all they're reaching into the cookie jar, see who can get it first.
Oh, down low too slow.
No! Goodbye.
That's one up, KaiAi. Yeah, gold belt's a good indicator. I feel like the feather boa is always how I define the Belial costume.
Mm-hmm.
So Steve's earlier was with the Vern sunglasses and the matching like diva suit. Unreal.
Believe in victory.
All right, game number 2. Kryloz needs to shake it up, wake it up. A little bit of rough to start things off as KaiAi is very comfortable with this mirror match, looks like.
Yeah, this is definitely the kind of mirror match that you want to find that familiarity, and you want to make sure you are on the aggressive side. Like, this is like playing like Third Strike Ken. You know, you're going to run into the mirror every time you run a tournament. You want to be the one that scares the other one.
This is going great right now. KaiAi again has everything they could ever want right now. Got like this Boreas mid-screen juggle, is just making it work for themselves, and Kryloz still got a hit, but needs to find something big here.
And now just like, yeah, sitting back, chilling, like KaiAi doesn't really want to worry about overextending here. He's going for safe pressure, but, you know, finds a little bit far from Kryloz, and now getting really punished for it. Life lead evening up. We have room for super if we want it.
Great, good spot. Not too bad. Kryloz finally getting a little something in their favor. It's gonna pierce KaiAi right through. Kryloz with the safe jump instead. Just go for the jump for you. I like it.
And even though they found the hit on that initial part, you know, they couldn't combo immediately. I think so. Wow, the boot.
Kicked them to the curb. That whiff.
All the stops.
That whiff from KaiAi. I was expecting him not to like get whip punters like that, but hey.
Golden leg.
Alright.
Kryloz coming online.
And almost had the counter it to web confirmed. Didn't want to go for the far H. It's okay though. Good life lead here until.
Oh yeah, this is the full extension. The Belial classic. Oh, that was nice. Little extension from the EX Fireball, and we get just a few more hits there. Damage starts to kind of scale away, but because you get the corner really meaningful, it's worth spending that extra hit.
Oh, the guest back throw. Kryloz one hit away. Tighten this up 1-1. KaiAi trying to fight back, but tough spot.
All right, we're finding the corner. No, DP out.
Oh, baby. Give me those brave points, friend. Delicious. That's the last one for Kryloz and for KaiAi. Next to wins.
And finds it through the reversal. Nice.
All right. 1-1 out here in these digital streets. Who will be the best bad boy and move forward here between these two? Kryloz waking up and doing a good job tying things here, but KaiAi not down and out.
Yeah, I think the pressure game's changed quite a bit, and Kryloz found like such strong offense and made every hit count too. I mean, this character is breaking damage, so as long as you can find 2-3 tags on somebody, it will work out in your favor. And Kryloz again finding that corner, playing it really solid.
Oh boy, kick it to the curb, like it. Just again, they're just, I'd say playing patient, but Kryloz is the first to give up the ghost, and KaiAi is happy to say thank you. Take that.
Okay, back here, and it seems like they're being very what's the word I'm looking for? They're like trying to maintain their own corner space. Like KaiAi is always fighting towards the left, Kryloz is always fighting towards the right.
This destructive game of Pong can only go one way though here. Let's see, and it's down to the wires. KaiAi gets countered. I like that reaction from Kryloz.
Kryloz says, "This is my corner now." But chip damage is such a factor. Oh, busting out with the DP. This is going to be very important, and maintaining that offense on the side of KaiAi, trying to keep it back, but trying to play a little safe as well. And everything feels so risky in this moment, so tense and neutral. Just little bits and pieces. Trying to go for 60 sail and finds a fireball poke to get the round. Good stuff from KaiAi, keeping it safe, keeping it clean, and maybe on their way to top 4.
What a scary spot here. If you're Kryloz, get back in your corner. Nope, fighting away. And we'll bring this back to the mid-screen. And then Clash Force with nice far L. Great option. Get off. At that distance, yeah, throw ain't gonna work. So far L. Would have been like a clash fight, if anything, but Kryloz didn't get the memo, and now is getting all the damage. Ouch.
You can see the adaptations are like coming a mile a minute right here. KaiAi keeping it really slow and safe, looking for reversals, and Kryloz spotting that out so quickly, not giving them a reversal to grab, but KaiAi just able to capitalize on that slow mid-screen pressure. Really good stuff from them. Yeah,
fun little mirror match. Kryloz again showing like a good adjustment in game number 2. It's just it's a battle of momentum, a battle of like life leads, and when you're playing at like that deficit, right, it's so hard because the range you want to be at is the range they want to be at. So it's just like, as a wise hedgehog once said, I know that you know that. I know that you know that. I forget the quote. Never mind. We'll save it for another day. I bumbled it. I'm tired. I'm sorry. Bad brain.
Music to my ears. It's I understand.
2B versus
what do we got here? Okay, so Senpai going onto the 2B. Earlier, I meant to say this earlier. Senpai is like a character loyalist, character specialist for a lot of characters, and like bizarre characters. We've seen the Uno in the past too, right? Like this is kind of a interesting space for Senpai to be in, where they have at least 3 characters in the pocket that are all sort of unique, but which one fits the bill? And today, Senpai is choosing 2B. Okay, we're gonna see a little bit of mid-screen pressure moving towards the other corner here from Senpai, but Artorias with big damage on deck and super as well. This could be a really dangerous position if Senpai keeps giving up the ground.
Oh, no.
Punished. And where does that leave? I think it leaves you round 2.
Yeah, you don't give Artorias any chances like that, either on the Siegfried or the Beatrix. One nice, clean, close, heavy, anywhere mid-screen. Goodbye.
You gotta shake that stuff off, right? When you're playing against this character, there's going to be those rounds where you just get steamrolled and you're back in action. You are in round 2. There's plenty of room here for SenpaiSpyder to adjust, but it's going to have to be a fast adjustment. There's going to be a lot of damage on the board. Oh yeah.
Boing.
Everything going Artorias' way. Yeah,
Is
it'll
it
sound that way every time.
Is she headbutted a robot, or is just Beatrix head empty, so it just rings the bell? I'm not sure.
it's
you.
both. It's both.
Sorry.
Oh, that would be so sick if that made a different sound against like 2B or like characters with armor. It's just like they just give you the resonator. Wow.
And because the command grab had the slowdown, right? Even without the had the 22C, 22H, EX riding free, gets to juggle, and SenpaiSpyder again not wanting to play Metera against this monster. But let's see what Metera can do.
It might be the only option. I think the comfortability definitely was not there with the 2B, and I like the pick, but I mean Senpai has shown that they're able to contain these fast-moving characters with Metera. We'll see how much of a factor those special moves on the side of Beatrix are going under these fireballs potentially, but I think setting up butterflies in the right spots means that you can stay pretty safe, and this range is really good for Metera. Oh. Or this could happen. I don't know. Oh, it's brutal. And the meaty jump in, too. It's going to be a ton of damage.
Oh, yeah. And has just the SBA ready on deck, yeah. SenpaiSpyder just have to pay the tax. That's Half-Life gone, and now you've got to guess the game.
I have no downplay for you on that combo. That was crazy.
I mean, it's not over for Senpai.
It's definitely not over. Yeah, and they have full bar.
Never mind. Guess what?
They got full meter. They got less than full life bar.
What buttons is Metera gonna hit to stop that?
Yeah,
far L, 2M potentially. Oh god, full damage counter hit.
Feels good. Okay, it's gonna be a big hit. And one more of those Artorias will be speed running their way.
Take the shot.
Loser semis here.
It's a last chance shot. The Hail Mary doesn't hit
this work?
No way.
No,
no way, no how. That is not built like that.
Are you sure? Yeah, I think the Sonic quote you were looking for earlier, you gotta go fast. And Artorias finding a lot of strength from that today. With the stroke, runs into the throw, gets teched.
Command grab.
Finds one there.
Yeah, tech that, jerk. You can do everything, but you can't tech the tab framer.
No
oh my god. And there you go. Artorias said, sorry, Senpai, but the age of zoning is over. It's time to go in.
Yeah, truly. And it is working out for Artorias, you know? So, I mean, Siegfried can definitely play that forward advancing style, but
never the age of zoning.
It truly, and it never will be. But it'll be nice to think about every now and then.
Yeah.
you can set up that kind of like comfortable zoning space for a while, but Beatrix will be knocking that door down, you know, sooner or later.
She goes under it. She doesn't even knock it down. She just goes.
Yeah, she slips under it like a rat.
There's no way. She will profile so many things, and that's going to see more of that as Artorias is still in it, as well as Merp, as we're setting up for our next little match here between the two. Merp versus KaiAi. It's going to be
right.
The
gloves are on.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay, so Merp going into the Seox. A little bit of a character swap, but still, you know, we're talking about a forward-moving game plan here. We'll see if KaiAi can keep the pressure on their side. I think once you're blocking 6, it gets a lot scarier.
Empty hand. Let's go. Party time.
Didn't believe.
Believe in this, though. Believe in victory.
And this character got some changes in the last patch that were meaningful, but I don't think they really changed his like overall character strength. He has some new routing. He has some interesting tools that people tend to use a little bit more now, but still really tough to deal with.
Absolutely. I mean, yeah, the best characters in the game are still just like menaces through and through, no matter what. Belial.
And again, they're not in the age of zoning.
Oh, no,
they were never zoning.
No, not at all. And like Belial's got a lot of tools for like a lot of the ranges. It's just there's not a lot that's going to be able to stop 6 from just going to town. Already an empty hand connects. We're in the corner, and the pressure's on.
Reversal out. Gotta find ways to represent some sort of threat on defense against this character because they will just run you over otherwise.
I love it. You thought I used my EX? I had no more counters? 50% meter says, psych.
I do love that mind game in this where it's just like you spend your gold and someone's like, alright, like time to go in. And then you're like 50 meter, you thought.
Oh my goodness. What a good round so far for Merp. Just not playing around with it. Throw's gonna be setting up for the next hit to win.
You can tell Merp's been playing a handful of different characters, and like there's like little things where they're not quite picking up, but then other things, the awareness is so ready, and like that is the mark of a good player. Like Merp could do this with half the cast, and it's the fundamentals. It's the intuition there.
And that is one of the best Granblue streamers, Merp-kun, showing off their strength as
But I'm just realizing though, no battle pass? Like, I thought we were whale gamers.
Well, maybe the last battle pass a little bit different. Want to go keep it classic.
Oh.
And already here's the big starter as KaiAi just really no good response, right? The buttons just aren't really working out. Can't really keep that bay with projectiles. It is just the sixth show.
I mean, they go for the empty jump grab on offense is like one of their first chances to get the offense started. Getting hit out of that must be so demoralizing. So Merp taking a really convincing round here and potentially going into loser semis off the next one. Oh, a little late.
3, knock on the door. That's the biggest combo so far from KaiAi, but tough spot. Gets past the gated demons.
Yeah, shake hit. No Rekkas. And this is looking pretty good for KaiAi now, finding big damage in the corner and bringing this a little bit closer to a comeback. Oh wow, just a little late.
Too far.
Can't find the extension.
Gets out.
Nice jump out.
Scary stuff. Oh, the jump. Nice fade away.
No! Wow, no punish. So lucky.
And 9 spot here. One good hit from Merp could turn this right around, and this is where it begins. Your one brave point is going to mean a lot of damage. Got to guess here. Bust out with a brave counter. Super? No way. Code A. Not dead, at the very least. But now you are.
Oh! I think that's got to be it. Oh, so unfortunate.
Whoopsie. One bad read defensively, and that's just how it goes. These characters are designed to force out like the quick RPS, and the damage they get from it just feels bad. Like the air throw there, right? All intents and purposes, you'd be like, cool, that's gonna work, and then no, sir.
It's a great idea on paper.
And that paper is unfortunately all wrinkly and wet and nasty.
It's all torn up by these big claws. Yeah, this one right here, I like the idea of going for super, but just a little bit too slow to anti-air there, and just putting Merp in that position. It's a couple dropsies, but Merp had really, even just because of the circumstances, really unique timing on that EX Fireball, and it just totally disrupted KaiAi's defense so many times. Really good choice to go into 6 for that one. I'd love to see more Beatrix, but they're in the loser bracket. Maybe they're turning on the main character packet.
I mean, we'll see. There is still the potential with Artorias versus Merp for the gorilla match again, but we're going to go to the winners finals, and y'all are going to go to the Maturino page again real quick, just to let you know that is still going on right now. $212 in the books. No more codes available, so direct contributions will help get us to the top 4 payout. Almost there, but thank you everyone who used up those codes, and to Kaz for getting us past 200.
Yeah, every little bit of that stuff adds up. We are past the codes. I really appreciate people jumping in on those. And these players in winners finals are guaranteed a chunk of that money. We've got Xerom on the Charlotta again. Not committed to the Lucilius. No new name, but could see them a little later on if things are looking dicey here. Fuselit on the Vaseraga. It's going to be their job to really instill that fear of the matchup here.
And this is another fun match. Two of the strongest current players right now in Granblue. Batting it out in a long set, a treat.
Yeah, potentially a match you have not seen before, unless it was these two. like you said, Blue Sky Guy definitely making rounds with the Vaseraga, and I think they likely would run into Xerom at the spaces they're finding in these brackets, but it's not often that you see this, this sort of David and Goliath situation.
Choose it with the lead here. Tackle doesn't work out quite well, and now Xerom has a chance to go to town.
Yeah, Xerom's attempt on that punish very good, just like instantly ready with the ultimate skills. Big damage.
And then, yeah, you're blocking. You're sitting there. You're like, okay, I can't jump. It's going to be anti-air. I can't attack. I'm going to sit here and get scooped.
Every single time the stomps come out, and you're just like, all right, time to guess wrong. Like, that's all I can ever do there.
Every time right now, because of today, every time I see that, it's literally just, let's try gambling.
Let's try gambling. Oh, no gamble there. That is consistent. That is earnings. All salary here. Big damage coming through, and just enough to do it with the perfect. That's what you get for jumping in, I guess.
Charlotta can't jump. It feels like you're playing half the character.
That's true. Yeah, really shutting that down. And it was like the first big call out too. Fuselit said, "I'm not letting this happen once today."
In Poltergeist, that makes sense. They don't want you to put side games in there because you can say some pretty mean things about side games. So they're like, no, you can say good things about us too, but we ain't letting you get one past us.
Oh, okay, big hit and the follow up.
Okay, Soul Forge active. Nice anti-air though.
Oh,
Try to go for the double, but no dice.
Oh, the throw jumps out, nice. Okay, so Xerom's defense will improve over the course of the set, I think. Typically, Xerom is a really strong defensive player, and if any of these like mix-up moments are a little more fresh to them, those adaptations will come with those repetitions. Oh, like that. What a sway. Unreal.
Clean into the 6XH. And that's the risk you have to take, but if you make the right call out, you see it happen for Xerom. Or the fadeaway, mess up and something, but don't matter. None of this matters.
It's like, it's so cool to see risks like that because they're risks that have rewards. You're not just surviving the mix-up, you're punishing it, right? Like, so sick from Xerom to find opportunities to flip the script a little bit on players like Fuselit. You do rely on those pressure tools.
Alright, Xerom with the first game, although Fuselit had a strong game one. You know, Xerom is not one of the best. It's one of the best for a reason.
Yeah, absolutely. He's just like going to adapt. You are going to have to play really solid in order to get the best of 3, especially. In best of 2, you might be able to find a way to like throw them for a loop enough times, but it's gonna have to be the real deal when you're playing in these winners finals matches. Oh.
Big blocks here from Fuselit. Wouldn't take a lot of damage here. Get to mash out. Try to take their turn. And the 2H. Yeah.
Not to do that. Okay. Nice, instead of a throw, finds a throw of their own, but doesn't get a landing on it. Oh yeah, that ult skill is covering a lot of ground real fast. We're in the driver's seat again.
Knows the game, double jump, but jumps right into the loving arms of the ultimate grab. And again, even though Xerom could have still jumped out of it, but that's kind of the funny part of jumping into an invincible move that has so much startup.
Yeah, it feels really counterintuitive to be holding up on your downward arc, right? Like, you want to be blocking in case something goes horribly wrong, but that's the thing that goes horribly wrong.
Here we go, yet again. Good position here for Xerom. Has to watch out. Fuselit dashing out of the corner. No problems here.
No
Back to neutral.
That interaction has been happening very frequently, and it's never quite been a punish, but I like that Xerom keeps going for it, just in case. Maybe it's, you know, if there's a pressure timing, could be it. And look what you get off of that, too.
Oh, I love this damage. Let's go. This is always, to me, the most important match, and the first to 3. Game number 3, no matter what, it's either going to dictate who wins the set or who goes up 2-1.
Yes, yeah, game 3, I mean, you're always going to find it, but it can be the switch flip, it can be the adjustment moment. Both players have had a chance to sort of like establish, and this is the one where you're expecting adjustments from everybody.
Well, the adjustment here so far is the X-Holy Ladder, disrespect the pressure, get that slight life lead, and here is Charlotta in control.
Yeah, it's looking really good. Sort of like clean pressure from just a little bit further away. No big jump ins to get anti-aired, and making it work. Oh wow, okay, yeah. The run up, I never know which thing is going to hit behind this character. So for a minute there, I was just like, actually, like.
Wait a minute.
Going up too. And like you said, it's an important match here. This is where Fuselit has to turn it on if they want to stay alive in winter.
Yeah, rough spot now for Vaseraga. It's just the pressure is just mounting up. And getting cornered early is just basically, not a death knell, but makes a character like Vaseraga very hard to utilize.
Oh yeah, it makes it way worse. I mean, talking about fast buttons being a threat, Charlotta's got it. And Xerom knows right where to throw, too. Like, I think that Xerom catches people out with strays and converts better than any Charlotta player.
At point, Grand Finals is imminent for the Potato Princess coming through with the big old flip. The strategy making its way. Fuselit finally gets a little bit of a hit, gets Soul Forge, but there we go. Nice stomps. Activates again.
Oh,
hell yeah.
Runs right up with it. Huge damage on the table.
Oh, what a counter though. Gets out of the stomp because the foot comes down. Charlotta gets out, and now turning the tide has Mobile Executioner ready to go, locked and loaded.
Xerom saw the 50-meter come online, gave it a wait. It's like, okay, I have to react to whatever's going to happen next. And we see Fuselit picking their spots. Finds one, a little too far away, so unfortunate. And again, 50-meter on deck. Tell me to tell you. Let's talk about it. Nothing. Okay.
Ooh, gotta use your point. Last point gone.
Oh.
Nice jump out.
Oh, so sick. And anyway, found that it wasn't full combo. That was a do or die moment, and Fuselit did it, letting it rip, staying alive here.
Yeah, tough spot. I mean, the mash that was perfect, right? You didn't get a full combo. You had to react correctly. Xerom didn't, but now Xerom's on with pressure. 2H though, that's a huge chunky damage. Oh, no way to go, nowhere to hide.
Okay, nice. Yeah, Fuselit's been finding a lot more room to get that install live, and so much super armor is so important for like the counter assault there, and it's gonna be really important for racking that damage up. But Xerom on the offense.
Oh, what a jump!
Jumps over.
Still support. Could use a little bit of the meter here. Try to make a checkmate. Goes to coast with the ultimate strategy.
There's no way this kills, right?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Right? Oh,
absolutely not.
For the needle. That is unreal. How did they know? The scaling in that got so scary, but the confidence there. Just to know that, like, yeah, I can spend all my resources here because you saw the super live mid screen. And you're like, okay, like super is gonna do more than like 50 moves, and Xerom just knew that combo limit was not going to come. Look at this. Right here is where I give that up. I'm just like, okay, I got to save the rest of this. Finds the hit. All heavy. So sick.
Yeah, used everything like just so well. The ultimates in there, especially because they were linked ultimates. So it got like it got the resources back.
Yeah.
And then you saw just like everything just the efficiency, especially on a bigger character where you're like, it shouldn't in any way kill, but just doesn't matter. We don't have guts in Granblue. All we got is just the force of heart and goodwill and the potato protagonist making her do a visit to the grand finals, winner side. Well done.
That is, it's unsurprising that Xerom is in finals, but just like the usage of those things, and we talk about a character specialist, like that's how you know. Like they've done that combo before. They know how much damage it does. Even against Vaseraga, they know that's gonna work out.
This is Merp saying Artorias. Remember this guy? He's kind of mad that you left him out to dry tonight.
yeah. Merp is coming back for blood and says like, you know what? I got other top tier characters.
Yeah, you're not the only one who can play this really good character with command grab. Again, there is almost no way you can tilt the startup, right? 10 frames doesn't mean anything. You're not reacting to that.
And there's no telegraph too. Even if you saw something, you can't hold up for it. It's absolutely a guess.
Look at that damage off of that. Even on Siegfried, it's so much. That was a 4 BP as well. Good lord. It's just ridiculous. She does. No, a Dragon Knight, Astral. I don't care what you are, where you come from. This is just the eager girl with a little sword, and she's making it work. medium-sized sword.
That sword gets bigger after 100 meters. Okay. Head to the corner. And yeah, mostly it's just that like when you're playing against other strong players, by the time your block pressure results in a hit, you have that cooldown back already.
Knock knock.
Oh,
Take for the breakpoint, sucker.
what a hit. Spends it all, goes into super, taking the diamond back.
Okay, don't want to do big damage. So nice
Everything.
turn around on this.
Oh. Nice tech.
And it's a start with the time slow. Gonna go right into SSBA. Full animation? No. Oh, actually,
No,
that's
we
okay.
got it, we got it.
Last time it wasn't, so
Yeah.
I'm glad to see.
I wonder if it's an auto combo or what, but big damage. Oh, the DP, not enough.
But because she got her breakpoint back, she stays alive. That was a 2 guard string. Didn't kill, but that
Yeah.
ultimate DP will.
Really smart to spend that after spending all these other cooldowns, just racking up that chip damage. Identifying that win condition, really important.
Here we go again. There's the punt. Ooh, the combo's good on counter hit.
Oh, didn't find it.
Oh, nice hard H to whip punish here from Artorias. I like it. And we get an extension to the corner. Nice.
Crouch combo too. That's sick.
Oh no, you're dead! Well, not you're dead, but you're almost. Alright,
Probably
chat.
not dead, right? Oh my god!
Alrighty, chat! You know, I'm not gonna say to send that match, the end of that match, to a certain streamer who hosts like big Tekken team tournaments or something like that. But if I want to, that's a good one. Gosh darn, man, Dormancy. What are we seeing?
We're back to character select. I think it's got to be the mirror.
God, I hope so. That'd be so funny.
You know, the portrait. These characters have a lot of similar design details. Color scheme, the hair. They could be related.
The way they fight, I could definitely see that for sure. But Merp is now just like, okay, this is I'm the one getting hit with the goofy stuff, right? Okay.
Merp's like, I haven't tried Nier tonight yet. Do Nier.
Maybe it looks like he's fixing Merp's fixing their stuff right quick just to make sure everything's a-okay. So it'll be a second here as they gotta make sure they're right as rain for game number 2.
Yeah, I mean, you're up in semifinals. I think we're in that that money bracket now. I think top 4 is on the Matcherino, so the next up will give you top 6. So players who have already fought their fight tonight could get paid out with a few more button presses on the Matcherino, but both these players are going to get a little chunk. The chunk gets bigger and Merp can win. 6 might be the answer.
We'll see. Fight fire with fire or fight gorilla with gorilla.
You know, it's fun to steal turns. What can I say? I love this character.
Screw your air fireball because it has more recovery. That was a great option. Uses the back throw. Yeah. -6. Hold that far L.
That fireball, you can go under it, but not when it's on the ground.
There's like a second layer you can do. Nice brave. Oh, actually, Raging Strike hit? I was gonna say it was a brave counter. Never mind. Look at this extension. Oh my goodness. And
Okay, that's looking pretty good for Artorias.
yeah, I like this.
Spend. Yeah, catch it out. That one definitely.
100%. Again, look at the damage. You think like I don't even want to call it anymore. Every time I'm 2 for 2 on bad calls, but I'm
It's
still
too
gonna go
scary.
all in. I don't ask chat. Oh my god.
Oh.
Yes. Right in freaking clash if it comes out and you strike it too late.
Sick. Oh no.
Command grab. Oh
Artorias
no.
is partying.
Don't jump. Don't jump, Merp. Don't do it. Oh, you're thinking he's dead. He's dead. I can call this one
But
confident.
I'll call this one with you. Yeah, there's no chance. Bye. Farewell. Thanks for playing. Welcome to Granblue Fantasy versus Beatrix Edition. You earned it.
Yeah, now that's what happens if you don't want to play the mirror. Well, now your 6 is a 5, and Artorias moves on into the sweet, sweet embrace of losers finals.
Finals. Yeah, amazing. And with a new character, you know, finding some real success with Beatrix in a place where others may not have. I think we saw a couple other players tonight. Merp representing the character. Gosh, who was the first person we saw against Ferry?
Yeah, our first match was.
People are cooking with this character.
Mina Isaac was the first one that rolled through.
Mina Isaac making it happen. I think there's more to come. I think when people unpack Beatrix a little bit more, feel a little more comfortable jumping into the bracket with her, and like you saw Merp playing a lot of characters tonight, a lot of really strong characters tonight. Beatrix is definitely in that pack.
I feel so. Like I said, a lot of tricks and a lot of things people got to understand how to deal with, but like the best part is a character like that in the heat of the moment, just like it will overload your circuits, and that's what makes it fun. You see, like Artorias has an idea of like the pace to play her at least in his way, showing it off really well. So that was a fun one. And Merp Kun with the raid, thank you for coming through. I appreciate you, as well as running all the various characters. Like Dormancy.
Yeah, it's fun to see the pantheon, you know?
This ain't League of Legends, bro. Hold on.
Wait. What are that? Which kind of game? That game's coming out next year. Back at it, losers finals. Artorias into Fuselit. The unstoppable force, the immovable object. They're back. Play for you again.
What an answer! And then the DP gets punished. Her DPs are invulnerable, the regular ones as well. Medium and heavy, so definitely something that you can have to wait and bait.
Yep. But Boss no stranger to that, just definitely playing a really strong defense this whole tournament, and is paying off for them.
Flip? No.
What we got?
Savage Rampage. Try to press. Get blessed.
Yep. It's always, even when you don't think it's gambling, it's gambling.
Alright, knock. Opening the door's real. Beatrix in there, and this is some nice damage here. We saw what happens to Siegfried. Vaseraga is no different.
Yep. Yeah, it could be. Do they have the same health pool? I feel like Boss is a tank, but everyone bleeds in this game. When you're playing against a character like this, you're gonna take the damage.
Okay, there's a start. And then good idea. Although the block and the punish almost had something. Oh.
Caught out.
Going through all the EXs, Thunderbird, riding free, extension here.
That's gonna do it. The B&B. Alright, boss health, not a factor.
Doesn't matter who you are.
Not a factor.
You can be as thick as a brick. It doesn't do a bit of difference. There's the plus strength Thunderbird into the command grab. And again, now we're partying hard. Although you already used an EX, that is not available anymore.
Yeah, I think sometimes you're spending that to close the gap a little bit, and it does change your routing pretty quickly in the corner.
Punish, bad. Well, no, actually, she had it right. It's when she's low on life, it has the meter. But when you have the command grab, it just has the symbol. Right.
Yeah, so you get like one, right? And then it's spent when it's done.
Alright, Soul Forge available. It's the counter hit here. Soul Forge back. Run up. Try to 6XL, no dice.
Huge. And one more big hit, we'll do it.
Knock. Scary spot here. Regular throw. Here we go.
I love the slowness of this, and just all you need is that one hit, so why wait for something else? No reason to take a risk here. Use that safe pressure into all the damage in the world. And go for the whole thing. Didn't even want to spend super on it, just saying, okay, I'm going to get you with the ultimate skill. Artorias definitely playing the combos they like for fun.
Okay, it's peak Granblue. Over in the corner, every EX works with each other.
Yep.
Literally just do all of them in your combo, and then if you end with the EX Fireball, you get your Link Super for more damage, and you're just like, tee-hee.
Yeah, I think if you have really easy ways to thread your EX skills into each other, it's a pretty good sign for your character's strength, like early on. some characters that have like struggled in this game, like Vayne, for instance, can do it, but there is some niche setup situations where you need to make sure you're routing really correctly and you're sacrificing some things through normals just to make sure you have the height. But Beatrix is one of those characters where things just work together, and like you have really obvious ways to like double up on your ult skills. You have big damage. You have ways to reset, so like you can hit 2 fireballs in one combo. Grounded extensions, another one that's huge in this game because you don't have to worry about combo limit until they get airborne. So being able to convert off fireball on the ground is like massive.
Oh, absolutely. Like having good mid screen is always nice. Having like good move speed, just like all the advancing specials. Like there's everything in there in the tool set for a strong character. I know Vayne definitely could use a little bit of pat in the back, a little bit of cheering up, and it's what it is. Not every DLC is going to be built the same.
Yeah.
You know, but at the very least, like we do see them from time to time. We're going to see a lot of Beatrix. We'll see what happens as she filters through. And people will have their fun or go back to what they like, or the big balance patch comes out in summertime, and maybe just, you know, who knows how that goes. We saw like even 2B is a new DLC character. She was not like impervious to getting nerfed.
Yeah.
Right. So.
But you know, she still cooks and she plays different than a lot of the cast. And Vayne, like, you will find someone who is committed to that character and makes them work the way every character in this game works. You'll find someone who can force out the jump ins, punish hard, and like that character hits like a truck. So it's just about finding the pairing, I guess. You need those character specialists to come through and show you how to line those things up.
And like a truck, Boston Blue be coming through with the gang. Thank you all, appreciate it. Looking forward to the beach episode coming up soon. So that's a great tournament up there in Boston for Blaze Blue and all your favorite anime fighting games. So I'm excited to check that out. I wish I planned to go, but funds are a little tight. But I'm excited for anyone who's able to go, like yourself and others.
Yes, that's my home region. I'm excited. I'm going to see them for the monthly next week, but then August is going to be great. They're going to have more too. They're going to run Tekken. They're going to run some of the other stuff. So there's something for everyone there. It's going to be one of the bigger events in that region in general, I think. Like they committed to the sort of next size venue up, kind of growing out of other spaces, and we're definitely nearing that, like, sort of the feelings of like a mini major. So I'm really looking forward to it. It should be a blast. And they do cool stuff every week too. So thank you guys for jumping in.
Yeah, excited to see them come through, see that event later on, and whatever else more is, you know, anime fighting game community has definitely got a lot of love over the last couple of years from all different parts of the U.S. So exciting to see there, and you know, Granblue is still doing a lot of good things here too. As we're setting up for our match here, we have to wait for Fuselit to come right back. Got the bug, but we'll be back and we'll see how what adjustments they'll make versus the one and only Artorias Beatrix.
Yeah, it's so far, you know, definitely holding it down. I think Fuselit is going to be able to contain something like that kind of pressure better than a lot of people can. And it's like slowing down the matches a little bit. We're not seeing the big two-touch. Part of that's because Voss is very large, strong, but also because it's just like the defensive options are a little bit more in Fuselit's favor, and only because his defense is crazy.
Yeah. But that's funny, like, I'm looking, like, at a little chat, and, like, Impurus is just, like, at the beginning of this, it was gonna be like, well, she's got some funny stuff, she'll, like, pop people early on, but, like, it'll be just, like, kind of, like, gimmicks, we'll get used to it, and then, like, after watching Artorias play, it's like, never mind, this character's insane, she's a nut, what is she doing? What have they done to my nice safe Granblue with puppet degeneracy and big swordman spooky, and then 6 to jump scare master.
Golden neutral.
Battle 1. Engage.
We used to be a community. Okay, back at it.
But instead, here we are a society. As Vaseraga versus Beatrix continues here.
Good. I love this whole character set too. They put him on like the free cycle, like his
yes, I love that. Yeah.
Zeta, Vass, and Eustace. That whole thing has been very fun. Shout out to the free to play players.
What I love is that they added Beatrix, but they didn't add her to the left of Zeta. No, they just sandwiched her between Vaseraga and Eustace, and it's just like, here you go. I'm like, sure, okay, Anyway, Artorias is almonds are activated. Try to roll through, no dice. I think Fuselit could have finished that, but wasn't ready for the extension. This is death.
Right. I think Artorias can finish this right here.
All right, stop the clock. Again, so many moves to chew through armor, right? Just boom, sayonara. Like Fuselit had to go for like out of Savage Rampage, the ultimate, just to be able to probably absorb everything and finish the job. It didn't matter. EX riding free, saving the day.
Containment is such a factor, and again, you cannot guess right against this person.
Man grab, bonk. I like that. Caught Artorias reaching, guessing, but EXs are powered up here. Doesn't gonna matter. You're gonna die.
That's a combo. That's crazy. Alright, so Fuselit kind of turning on the aggression in this round, right? Like when you start going for the -2 reversals, that's how you know the game has changed. And it's working out really nicely for them.
Alright, Savage Rampage again. The Clash Wars, but the Star Chaser. Oh my god, we are brawling here.
Yeah, we are.
This is what this is.
And Artorias is happy to do it.
This is gaming. This is real. This is
yeah.
true
Yes.
Granblue right now, right?
Yeah, the golden age of neutral is over now. It's about cooldown cycling, so offense.
Thunderbird just keeping access to the right free clash, but oh my god!
Gonna be a lot of damage.
Oh no!
Huh? Okay. The clock. We're catching out now. This won't kill at that rate, but it's gonna be really close.
I was scared for a second because EXDP would have gone time stop full combo, but it's gonna get Artorias in a position where the command grab actually puts himself at no health.
No.
But the U version of the Star Chaser beats out the normal fireball. Dormancy, what a read and what a kill!
Just so close. That could have been anybody. I think that Fuselit's fireball could have gone a little further and made that happen, but Artorias just a little too fast, too speedy today. And we're up 2-0 in the losers finals here, Raph. It's like just been so fast the whole way. Like Artorias has been mowing people down left and right. Good players, and Artorias is great. Like could do this with other characters, but showing the real strength of Beatrix in the just the throughput of all of it.
I was just so scared, man. Artorias did command grab and was like, I'm gonna hurt myself, put myself at a pixel, and then it became just like this scramble, but like it feels like it's a never say never, and it suits the character so much. Like she's gonna do what she has to do to make it count, and she'll put herself at a pixel of life, and she's gonna be the hero. Like goodness.
That command grab felt like so like evening the score, but you have to remember that like seconds before that, Fuselit was sitting so healthy, and one quick turnaround, all of a sudden you were looking at a much closer match. Command grab just kind of set the stage for it to go kind of crazy. Yeah, really wild. I do like watching this because it does feel like Fuselit can contain Artorias, but at some point the breakout happens and things change so drastically so fast.
I mean, like every time it's Persona 4 Arena. Oh, I got you down to 30%. You enter Awakening, and all of a sudden this character is going to do something goofy. It's going to hit you with some EX off of a lighter, or go through something and hit you and time stop you into a full combo. Then you got to worry about that again, and it's just like, her character is mental overload.
Yeah, and both these characters, something so cool about this version of the game is that 50% meter, like, switch flip, right? Where suddenly, especially in the case of Vaseraga, you're suddenly worried. Like you're playing a game where you feel mostly in control up until Vas has that ultimate skill, and then you have to start worrying about things. Like the ultimate skills on the side of Beatrix are scary. They do a lot of damage. They can extend things that her normal like insane corner carry can't. You can get even like a further run with that, but for Vas, it just means you have to change the entire way you play around it.
The real one we haven't seen, and this is I think the most frightening one for her ultimates, is the ultimate Thunderbird, because that one is like like it is basically the EX empty hand or ultimate empty hand, except it doesn't like hop backwards. She just
Yeah.
launches forward. It's a true guard string. It's plus on block, and in the corner you get a combo. So it is literally like I am scrambling. I am tired of this. Like it doesn't hit from too far away, but it still does dive down. And if they don't anti-air the dive, or if they dodge it, then they're screwed. So it's just like it is probably to me, and we haven't seen it yet. It is her most degenerate special, and again, that just shows like the depth of the character. We don't have to use like this particular move, and she's already going wild, and everything goes so well.
That stuff tends to like show itself after that first salvo of counterplay, right? Like where like there's a really good example with 6 where his jumping like 2-1-4 medium, nobody used that stuff for the first like half a year to a year because you didn't need to, because his pressure was so strong on the ground. And now as you're seeing the character kind of change a little bit, and they change the routing, they make some of his moves have a little more counterplay. Now you're seeing people utilize that to like bait out guard reversals and to like get these like wonky cross ups and to open someone up further. And there'll be a point where Beatrix players want to find ways to like get that can opener rolling. And that's when you're going to see the grimy stuff. That's when you're going to see someone pop that dive kick into that dive kick again, into that dive kick again.
I want to
and
see
like,
those go nuts.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think that character will be very fun.
All right, going back into it. We had a restart for our players one more time, but it is Artorias going up 2-0. A nice and healthy lead. Fuselit on the cusp of like getting some games, but again, this is a character that powers up when she's at low life. So she's harder to get rid of than a cockroach. Nice whip punish. Dang. Far heavy is fast. May not have a lot of range, but it's pretty good for that.
I love the pressure strings that Artorias is choosing too. You're seeing a lot of like swinging fierces after those far lights and like 2L, and just keeping things kind of hard to guess. I think that any big hit there would lead to a brick of damage. And a lot of people think that after the lights, the pressure is over.
Okay, speaking of grips, that was a nice chunk on the block DP. But now she's at her preferred health, but no, get out of here.
I would prefer not. Oh, the jump out and the corner change too, that's going to be enormous.
So what though? Oh wait, doesn't get anything. Jump away.
Okay.
Artorias reacting to ultimate grab. Officially in your ankles, get blessed. It is a fast low, and the combo is going to enable death here.
Wow, they got the meter back for that and everything. That is nuts.
Do you want to know how fast the ultimate starts?
Yes.
It's 14 frames, so it's not fast. Well, it is fast. Okay, it's fast for what it is.
Yes,
like it is actually, it's faster than the light and the medium version.
I mean,
and it's
you don't see a lot of people using their ultimate as a link, right? Like it's kind of a rare opportunity. But being able to link it from EX Fireball, that is pretty serious.
Oh,
not out of
nice
there.
PP. Okay, this is a big. Honestly, Fuselit needs to dig deep here. It's a tough spot here. They're getting hooped on. That's a good answer.
Yeah, it seems like they've had a lot of the answers, but I mean, you have to be doing the right thing so frequently to deal with this character. And look at this combo off the DP. The clock is ticking for both players, but for Artorias, it's a clock for victory, and it is ticking away. Moments left here. He doesn't get under it, and okay, Fuselit staying alive.
Low profile, that asshole.
Yeah,
finally
stop
stops
the ground cover.
Yeah. Oh, punish, nice.
Nice whip punish.
Off you go. Almost a wall bounce, a little further.
It's so easy to miss, like through all the insanity with this character, it's easy to miss how understanding Artorias is of those like spaces, right? Like being able to whiff the side slam thing, like whip punish that is something you don't see a lot of people doing. You know, it's very clever. And wow, Fuselit, unbothered by all of it, just going to cycle through, get that offense rolling, and go up the game.
Yeah, nicely done. I mean, needed to really rotate that and just spun the wheel. Everything worked out. Catching Artorias kind of just slacking and slacking and lacking. So it's one on the board, but it's still a long road ahead to at least like tie this up here.
Okay, bugged again. Curse
Womp womp.
cabinet. Thank you all for bearing with us in these times of of downtime. I think it's all worth it for the game.
Absolutely. It is like we're getting a little. We need time after each one for every player to like get a towel, wipe off the sweat.
Yeah, I would take a
You know,
breather.
it's a hefty one as they're just again they're going through it right now. And the thing is, like, you finish this match, you have a Xerom waiting for you, and you're either gonna get a Xerom Lucilius or a Xerom Charlotta. Both of them, you think like from anybody else, you'd be like, it doesn't feel too bad, whatever. But no, it's like it is menacing.
Yeah, I mean, the losers run is so tough. Like, even the way Artorias is playing earlier, just kind of really making it like fast games, high offense, just cycling through your options. There's a lot of focus that comes with that, and you play these long sets. Now with Fuselit coming up, you know, finding those adjustments and adding a game to the board, you're looking at game 4, game 5. That's all before you embark on what could be a 10-game set with Xerom. Like, it's a tall hill to climb. So we'll see. Even if Artorias does come back around and seal losers finals, they have a long way to go. And for Fuselit, it's even longer. It's, you know, quell this aggressive push, and then they're back in the driver's seat with someone who just like showed them who's boss very recently.
No, absolutely, it's fun because again, this is like the best way you can learn this matchup is dealing with someone who's just gonna shove it down your throat. And,
yeah.
You know, Fuselit is not the first time Fuselit's been to the ring. You play Vaseraga, you deal with it, right? So we can
I don't think
I
I don't think there's a better person to teach you how to play against a new character than Artorias either. Like, across the board.
Sure. Yeah. So it's been entertaining all the way throughout, and just you know, seeing our first week of Beatrix, and one makes it this far, either going to be what Merp or Xerom, sorry, Merp or Artorias. So we got one in the top 3, potentially into the grand finals. But again, Xerom kind of shut down at least Merp pretty handily. And we'll see what they can do against Artorias' version of the character, which will be pretty fun if we get there, depending on how Fuselit feels once the game lets them play. Please.
Yeah, it's possible. You know, Fuselit could just be like, time for new characters is over. Like, we're playing vanilla Granblue tonight.
Yeah, hop on delay base net code. We're going for a ride.
Oh, man. I miss it sometimes.
Well, I know. Yeah, both games coexisting would be nice, but at the same time, it's understandable why they don't.
Let's go back.
Take us back to
Let's go back.
Let's go back to Backshift City.
I want to go
and
to
over and
Rim.
Metera Backshift or Metera Overdrive. You take your good with your bad, I think.
I feel like we were just at the point with Overdrive where like acceptance had finally hit, and we were just like, all right, you know, this mechanic, there's some cool stuff. I know how to deal with it a little bit now. You can sway it, and like we were there, and they're like whole new set of mechanics, and we're like, okay, all right, got it, understood.
All right, understanding this as the situation is shifting up. All right, game number 4.
Back at it.
Artorias still up 2 games. One more to get to grand finals here. Fuselit, though, with a game on the board and a little bit of confidence back in their step. And their Savage Rampage. See what they can do.
We saw aggression was kind of the name of the game for Fuselit. Had to kind of bring that style back to Artorias, send it twice as fast. And we'll see if they're able to keep that pace up here. But so far, so good. Getting a nice hit in mid-screen. This character gets quite a bit in mid-screen.
Yeah, there you go. Nice confirm. Just to get the Soul Folds going. Stompy, you said the DP in full extension. How it is.
And yeah, this time when you're wrong, you're real wrong. Big damage coming in. Fuselit baiting a throw, doesn't find it, but gets the low anyway, and going up an early round in this game 4.
Battle 2. Engage.
Yeah, good stuff here. Woo. Back throw, here we go. Nice back, jump back. Although Artorias trying to put some pressure here. Gets a hit, counter hit. Corner we go. Wall bounce too.
Oh, it finds it. Crazy.
Oh, nice neutral jump as well. Gets the full punish. Good spot for Artorias. Trying to tie up the rounds here. Has the meter for a big SBA. For a regular SBA.
Yeah, gonna spend it. Might as well. You get 1 for every point down. Nice little life lead. And the pressure afterwards finds a reversal, gets thrown for their troubles. back into mid-screen here. Fuselit finding a lot of advantage in mid-screen in the set so far. Waits for the guess and calls it out, and we are pushing to the corner.
Oh, punish! Oh, then Dash just gets command grab still in there. There's a tackle and the punish still far
Huge punish.
L.
That was so sick.
That block and that far L. Far L from her, again, like Zeta, reaches so dang far. And it honestly has such a, fast startup for it. There's like 6 frames.
Those light punishes are so impactful. It's a huge part of sort of graduating out from that intermediate level. And just knowing that you can get so much off of something like that, it feels only vaguely punishable. But it's everything in this.
Okay. Big lead for Fuselit. There's the tackle.
I love that range they're playing at.
Double break counter and the
shot.
immediate dead.
Nice.
Immediate tackle.
Okay.
All right.
Fuselit,
Do we get the
keeping it
bug?
up? Yeah. 2-2.
Are we bugged up or are we going to make it to the next game?
No bugging.
I think we're bugging. You're bugging. Vaseraga bugging. He's looking at us like you thought we'd go to the last game so easily. You thought you were free from watching me?
Get this nice wind screen though. The way of a warrior. Yeah. Back in admin. Hello. Hello all. Hello chat. Thank you for watching.
At least this is this last one of this. I don't know if these two play off, if they play often enough. This is like a consistent thing because it is definitely happening to them a lot.
Yeah, yeah. It seems like it was like only creeping up just recently. So it could just be the matchup. Could be the player matchup. Only time will tell.
Yeah, the matchup is too much for the tournament to handle. So.
Yeah, very high octane. So thank you all for staying tuned. Thank you all for looking at the match arena already today. We've got the codes maxed out tonight, 0 out of 50 remaining, so that is enormous. If you have any personal contributions that you want to add to this, we can get those numbers up. I'm seeing 320 is our ceiling for the top 6 payout, so we need another about $100, 100 and change. That would bring us over into top 6. So if you liked our previous competitors, you want to throw them a couple bucks, that's an easy way to do it. Match Reno, tried and true. You know how it works. Get those contributions in there. I'd love to see that number go up, just like we do every week. What else in the meantime? WASD runs a bunch of other tournaments. There's there's Melty Blood on deck constantly. That game just got a big patch. Those players are eating good these days. I saw MASH is winning tournaments, which is nuts.
Scrot is winning tournaments. Okay, hey, guys, get it right. Scrot is winning tournaments.
Scrot is winning tournaments.
MASH can win a tournament, all right, sure. But the pilot
has now won a tournament, but Scrot is winning tournaments.
I am gonna interject real quick, even though you guys can't see me. So on June, let me make sure I have the day right. June 21st, we're hosting Granblue Bingo, which is it's a 5v5 exhibition where each team has bingo cards, where they have to do certain things in a match and win the game to actually get the square. And they're competing to see who can get a bingo first.
Wow.
So our captains are Elsa and Hazel.
Okay.
And they're putting together their teams. I got Hazel's team. I'm waiting on Elsa's team, but it's going to be sick. We did it with Uni, and it was a blast.
That's so cool.
It was so much fun. So I'm very excited to be doing it with Granblue. It's going to be June 21st, that Friday.
Do you have the cards written up already?
No, I don't. I'm waiting until, because I do a lot of character-specific ones too, so I'm getting the players. I don't want to, I mean, obviously there's the obligatory get a perfect with Avatar Belial. Or I like winning, I like putting winning with Avatar. Like we had, in Uni, we had win around with EX Carmine. Okay. And Spinach played. So he blitzed himself to 0 HP and then had to stay there.
I see,
and win.
I see. That's so fun.
That sounds like a blast. Yeah, I love the idea and more fun, cool stuff. Gambling community gets their hands on too, so that's going to be exciting. Look forward to later this or next month.
Yeah, I think it's really neat to see how the different formats they're cooking, and obviously a lot of people are really enjoying this ladder format. But finding exhibitions like that is a really good way to keep these games fresh. I think it's an awesome idea. There must be a VOD for the Uni one. I'll go find that.
Well, thank you, God, for that interjection. But now the match. Game number 5. Artorias versus Fuselit. Fuselit on the comeback. Trying to get that 3-0 return of favor, but Artorias Beatrix has been a menace, and there's the throw to start things off. I love that she punches you so hard, reels back, and there's like a slump. Can't get a combo from it, but it's kind of cute.
Yeah, there's not a lot to say about what either of these players should be doing. I think they're firing on all pistons right now, but it seems like just recently Fuselit's been able to turn the aggression up and get those guesses going, and when you guess against Fuselit, you guess wrong. That's simply it.
Plus frames, knocking on heaven's door. We'll start here, but there's, the Savage Rampage again.
Oh!
Nope!
Yeah!
Sorry, buddy, not quite. Oh, this is a good turnaround. I love this mid-screen, it's so good! Getting the Thunderbird, getting that late hit on the riding free, being able to juggle into it, and this damage is clean.
Oh, this could be one more touch, and finds the jump, finds the finish.
There's the touch.
We are going to last round, potentially here, Artorias. Just need one more in order to run into grand finals.
Battle 2. Engage.
Yeah, tough little spot here. Plus frames again. No check on riding free.
Oh!
Attack will do it to start.
Both players are heavy on the counterplay right now, just responding to each other's options, and it seems like all the damage is coming from defense, again, on both sides. Okay, getting tagged on the lows here, and this is going to be not quite enough to seal the round.
Punish, close enough for it. No time stop yet available.
Oh, a little too high up for a full conversion there. Oh!
Nice. The snipe, the neutral jump gets blessed. Match point. The winner facing Xerom. Artorias versus Fuselit. Final round. Counter hit low. 6-6L. Into the corner we go. And the extension's going to be juicy.
Lots here we've seen before. And oh, the command grab jumps right out though. Fuselit found that deep inside their heart. And the corner switch going to be incredibly meaningful. Artorias fighting out.
Oh, no.
Wanted it too bad and taking a ton of damage because of it.
Guess for game. Here we go.
Okay, yep.
Ooh, what a challenge.
Slow it down. Okay, big hit. No follow-up.
Time stop active. We're going to see the riding free low just come through. Is Fuselit ready?
No.
Nice answer. That's it.
They're out of here. Chucked out of the tournament. Fuselit going back up into Grands here to against Xerom. Good stuff tonight from Artorias, making it to 3rd place with the Beatrix. I didn't see a Siegfried tonight from Artorias. I think this was all B. And what a run they had with this character.
It was really, really fun to see. Fuselit though, again, the clutch factor activating, using those ultimates really well, armor to call things out, the finale there of just recognizing that, hey, you want to go in, I know you want to go in, you have the time stop ready to go, you have everything. I'm going to get that tick throw off Savage Rampage to finish the job, make it count. And
so much
good comeback, right? 3-0 victory after going down 2 games pretty handily against Artorias. But Artorias 3rd place with the Beatrix on the first week, showcasing her strength, her offense, and her conversion ability. Like every little thing she has makes her a pretty well-rounded character.
Yeah, I think that character is going to be back in these losers grands finals in the future. We're gonna see some Beatrix as this game develops. She's a contender for those like top tier slots, and Fuselit, knocks those characters down. Like I think we've seen a lot of really good counterplay from Fuselit in unique spaces that a lot of the strongest characters dominate. So it's amazing to see someone playing Vaseraga on that level and just understanding that matchup, understanding the spaces they want to be in. They're up against Xerom, who is, kind of going to be their demon for the night. Like, it's the only person who's beat them so far. They're climbing back out of losers in the struggle, and it's at least 6 games they have to run through on Xerom to win this whole thing.
Yeah, can be a tall order. And Xerom winning that first set in the winners finals in a decent pace and dealing with the Vaseraga pretty well with their Charlotta. So, but Fuselit, never down, never out. Again, two of the, at least online and this offline, I think these are the two of the strongest players right now. Xerom for sure, right?
Yeah.
And then just Fuselit just having his way with online tournaments.
Yeah, I think Fuselit has been placing higher and higher, like just this year too, doing well, oftentimes, and but like I saw took some first place rounds at some of the other like circuit level online like weeklies, and is now just like cooking here up in the guaranteed top 2 at WASD, which I'd say is about as competitive as it gets. There's a few really excellent Granblue tournaments that are week after week, but if you're winning WASD, you're the best. Like, simple as that.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, this will be our last one. We're getting ready to go. I hope you all are excited for this great match. We've had such a good week of Granblue. We saw the action at Combo Breaker come to a head with a big match between Papaw and Zippy. We have today more events throughout the week. You have DreamHack Dallas coming up as well, which will feature Granblue, and that'll be a top 8 on Sunday that y'all can enjoy. There's no pools. I'll do my best to record matches from there, but that's gonna be exciting as well to check out. So I hope you look forward to that. And then just many more great events with CEO around the corner, Boston Blue Beach Party, of course Evo in July, etc., etc., etc.
Yeah, there's plenty to see, and you know, if there's not a weekly that day, you just jump online, you find your friends, you hit up those discords, you get those matches rolling. There's plenty of time to play Granblue. Go to your locals. If no one's playing Granblue at your local, bring Granblue to your local. As simple as that.
Ooh, that's a good people coming through for DreamHack Dallas. That's gonna be fun. But what's fun is this matchup: Grand Finals, Xerom representing Conmay Esports versus Fuselit's own Fuselit.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
All right, starting off early with the slide tackle. Not gonna find a punish here. Xerom uses that quite a bit. I think it's out of range. It's kind of tricky to deal with for the round start, but it's gonna be kind of a unique pace here. I think both these players have really good sense of like spacing and pressure, and we are not going to let these jump-ins go unattended at all tonight. It looks like.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the damage is already piling on. 2U though. I like 2U because like you see Xerom use that effectively. He will go for a 2U into a dodge, reacting accordingly. That's one way to deal with the armor, right? Is just swinging into Vaseraga and dashing out. But you can't dodge a command grab.
No,
so round 1 to Fuse.
Yeah, Fuselit been picking some great spots. Those the anti-air one always cracks me up, but always finding someone at their most defensive and opening them up with command grab. That looks like it hits so hard. Yeah, look at the stagger pressure here. Oh, baited. Can't punish. Oh, unrelenting here on the side of Charlotta. Just cashing out all the cooldowns, keeping the pressure, and with the side switch, they're finding themselves back in the corner they were fighting out of moments ago. But
Then Fuselit say, command grab.
yeah, I'm not going to be there either, right?
Right? No more Brave counters. No more crystals, so Fuselit's got to dodge like he did before, or just get hit, and that's going to be the round.
Yeah, you get hit with 0 BP, and you're in deep trouble.
Alright. Who will get the first start in this game here as the little potato with the butter knife making a little bit of a dash. Command grab with the tick throw. Nice setup here. The delay on the EX command grab. Ooh, nice parry.
Ooh.
What an answer from Xerom, just denying that hit. But the air command grab, nice and clean. Again, that's the power. Use your skill buttons. Make doing specials easy peasy, right? There's the SBA. She is gonzo, buddy. And that's game 1 for Fuselit. Reacting accordingly, but again, using the skill buttons to make those specials come out much faster and more reliably than doing, say, a DP, right?
Yeah, the skill buttons are huge. Like, being able to do things like that on command are so good for reactions. And like, I'm a player that has very bad reactions. Like, for me to dial in a double quarter circle on reaction to something small is like so unlikely. So this game giving you the option to like guarantee the hit at the cost of, you know, 5% damage, 10% damage, cooldown, whatever. Like, it allows you to play the game at that level.
Yep, for sure. And you know, well done here, as the Fuselit's got a long road still, but nothing that they can't handle, as we've seen, as Xerom now has to shake it up. And again, the lobby bug seems to be a little bit of a menace tonight. This is taking apologize that it's taking a little bit longer. Granblues want to play nice with us tonight, so we have to just listen to us yap for a little bit longer.
Yes, we're gonna see if we can get these things working. It's that is definitely the nature of online tournaments, of course. Like, you're at the wills of the hardware, the wills of the software. But it's good games in between. We're seeing what we can do, make the best out of all of it, and the bracket so far has been a blast. So again, thank you all for coming through. Raph, it's been awesome so far. Great tournament. Glad I could commentate this with you, and we're in the thick of grand finals. Cooking just a little longer here.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I promise you that. Yeah, despite the hiccups, you know, it's just good Granblue. And again, just seeing everybody really turn it up, especially with tournament season and the Arc World Tour season right in your way. And it's going to be a lot of fun to enjoy this ride. And, you know, with all the online events that happen, everyone has a good chances to play, have fun. You know, there's no TNS this weekend because of DreamHack Dallas, just FYI. So your Saturdays are more open. They're free now. Enjoy them like you like. One less event, unless someone wants to host an event, more power to you. Just keep that in mind, as people I know have their sights set on getting as much chances to play as they can get.
Yeah, there's a lot of like ways to practice now. The rollback has definitely allowed us to get the reps in with people that we weren't able to play before. But there's nothing quite like the offline events too, like you said. DreamHack coming up. We got lots on the schedule this year. That in-person tournament style, you feel the community impact a lot. So, you know, use that opportunity to grind at home. Be your best when you show up to those things, but you get to show up to those things when you can, and it's worth every bit of the time and money invested, for sure.
Okay. And apologies, folks. I know we're excited for a big grand finals, but Fuselit has elected to drop from the tournament here, meaning Xerom by default will be taking the win. And just unfortunate with the bugs. It looks like Fuselit's having the problems on their end, so we'll have to cut it a little. Well, I'd say short, but you know, issues made it a little longer. But either way, not the ideal ending, and I'm great. Just big apologies that it had to come to this, but circumstances are out of our control at some points. But enjoy the matches we do have. What we saw was really fun, and I will not forget just the amazing Vaseraga play, the Beatrix action, and then just the rare Lucilius out of Xerom.
Yeah, it's nice to see the pocket characters, and I can see this being like a huge hit to momentum. Like, I playing through that, trying to get something going, kind of like have that forward moving energy up through 2 sets of finals here. Like, that can be very tough competitively. So I can see where that kind of choice comes from. But we saw everyone play excellent tonight, so it's been a good run. Making it happen. There's always next week. We got more Granblue action all the time. So yeah, there'll be more opportunities for these two to play, for everyone else to play. A little more Beatrix down the line. And so otherwise, I think we're signing off.
That's a wrap. Yep. So everyone, thank you for using up the Matcherino. $200 was a huge contribution from Kaz. That means a lot. Check out Dormancy. Check out myself. Check out more WASD events here, and enjoy TNS in the thick of their Street Fighter tournament wrapping up. Enjoy Granblue and enjoy your night.